getting into the game, I'm going to tab over to the screen, I'm going to find some music, and we are going to venture back into the City of Splendors. And, oh boy, things are a bit at the moment. So, the party is currently split throughout the city. It is, remind me, the middle of the night?
Yes.
It's the middle of the night, and Percival has trekked all over the city, to Blackstaff Tower twice, to the Temple of Gon, to try to find more information on the Nimblewright that has the Stone of Galore. The Stone of Galore, of course, being the magic MacGuffin that can lead them to the Vault of Dragons, or in this case, can be traded to Manshoon, the evil wizard, the evil simulacrum wizard, who has captured Lawrence, and will trade Lawrence for the Stone of Galore, supposedly. The Stone of Galore, for most people, will help them find the Vault of Dragons, the big, powerful treasure trove that the previous Lord of Waterdeep, one Daggled Neverember, embezzled from the citizenry and hid away. Pierce has found the Nimblewright that supposedly has the Stone of Galore, and found him in the Docks District under a pile of trash. Salcom went off to investigate, as did the Black Viper and Braden Coy. Meanwhile, Connie and Pierce were off talking to Rainier, and then heading to the Growlhund Villa, I believe was the plan?
I think so, yeah.
While Lawrence is in the care of Manshoon, and Rockham is out of the city going hunting, whilst he gets his mic situated. At least, that's the hope. It is really hard to get this party together for Waterdeep. They're always off somewhere doing something, but that's the way of it. So...
You have 1,000 threads, you need 1,000 needles.
Yeah, true. I almost said Delta. Braden and the Black Viper have diverged from their original course to go knock over a jewelry store and get some money. Connie and Pierce are finishing up their conversation with Rainier, who vehemently disagrees with Vajra Safar, the Blackstaff, the Archmage of Waterdeep's plan to deal with Manshoon and rescue Lawrence. And Salcom has found where the Nimblewright was when it was scryed on last, and we ended with tough guy finger snapping as Salcom is being approached by a whole lot of bad, as you can see here. So, we fade in to the moonlit docks, with Salcom turning around from an alleyway, reaching for Azure Edge, and being flanked by several just thuggish looking dudes. And, Salk, do I need to say roll initiative, or are you going to start with speech?
I was going to start with a word.
Cool. So, roll initiative.
Oh. I didn't get a choice.
Oh no, you get a choice, but they're not here to talk.
Unfortunately, the power of words will not save you now.
Unless you're talking about verbal components.
Valid.
Power of axe will save you.
Also, can I just say how much I've missed this music?
Seconded. Holy crap.
It's not playing for me. What the heck?
It's very quiet.
This is so jazzy.
That's very quiet for me, and I have it all the way up.
I'll turn it up a little.
There we go. I fixed it.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. So, you get flanked by all of these tough-looking sailor types. You notice a couple of them have, like, bare forearms, and you see they have the Zentarum brand on them. And the guy all the way to your left, he's got, like, a scimitar in his hand, and he says, "You're a long way from home, Harper." And he and his buddy are gonna rush you with their scimitars.
So that's what's happening.
Yup.
Okay.
9 to hit.
Nope.
Second attack. 12 to hit.
Nope.
Other guy, first attack. 18 to hit.
Did anything move? Because nothing's changed.
I'm gonna move them after I make the attacks.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what's that?
18 to hit.
Yes.
6 slashing.
Yikes.
Second attack. Oof. 14 to hit.
No.
Cool. Yeah, these guys like run in with their scimitars drawn. It is now your turn. At the top of your turn, Azurez says, well, I do say they warned us that it was a trap, but, tally-ho!
Tally-ho, indeed. And, Stockham's gonna rage.
Nice, pull out Azure Edge. You rage.
Isn't rage...
It's a bonus action.
Well, yeah, but aren't my rage and my bear connected now?
Are you a 3rd level barbarian?
Yes.
Are you path of the totem?
Yes.
And you're a bear? Yeah.
Yes.
All of your rages are bear rages now, if you choose for them to be. So let's talk about your bear rages. So what stats do you get when you call upon the spirit of bear? Don't you become large?
Yes.
Because you're almost there. Like, you're almost large
Yeah.
as is.
We're considered large because we have powerful build.
Right, but no, I mean, but like, you literally become large because you get bigger when you bear rage.
Right.
And you're right on the cusp of large, so.
If it pushes me into large, do I become huge by the wording of powerful build?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wow.
If you bear rage and pick something up, yes.
I see.
Would you like to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
So let's talk about what else happens when you bear rage.
Uh-huh.
So you basically turn into a werebear.
Right.
You turn into a humanoid bear.
English.
Go ahead.
I lose the ability to speak English. I know that much.
Yes.
Bear form. What else do I get?
Azure Edge, because you have a magic axe now, Azure Edge gets one size category bigger as well.
Nice.
So it goes. It's usually a versatile weapon, which is 1d8 to 1d10. I think is that how we had it before.
Yeah.
So now it's one-handed 1d10 and two-handed 1d12.
Oh my god.
Sorry, 2d6. I looked at the chart wrong.
I should add those sometime soon. Actually, I know how to do that.
So, about the Black Viper saying that Rock could handle this. Not Rock, Salt could handle this.
I mean, he can.
He certainly can. Cool.
You get more strength when you bear rage, I believe.
That's all I have listed for bear form is I get advantage on all intimidation checks.
Yep.
I can compel an enemy to attack me once a day using intimidation.
You can taunt. Mm-hmm.
And I get extra usage of rage.
Yes. But then, yeah, so you grow a size category because of the bear.
Mm-hmm.
As your edge gets bigger, because it's a magic weapon, it grows with you. And then, yeah, so you're... your strength, because you're a size category larger, you get, I believe it's +2 strength flat.
Oh, wow.
So that would be added to your bear, or your rage. So you would have +2 strength, and then you would do the plus whatever damage you get from being a barbarian. Yeah, it's additive.
So
Bear Sock'em is a beast. Plus all of your damage resistances.
So I become large.
You become large, and the only reason you become large is because you're already like 3 inches from being large, and then bear, like the spirit of bear makes your body bigger, so like mechanically you have to cross over.
Right.
But that does give you the being a large creature benefits: bigger weapon, more strength, etc.
So if Sock turns into an absolute beast, can Connie turn into him?
Probably not.
Oh.
I
That
have.
was awful.
So bigger Azure Edge does 1d10 one-handed and 2d6 two-handed.
I need to work on this.
And you also get a shit ton of resistances.
He's pretty much resistant to everything except magic, isn't he?
He's
Psychic.
no, he's resistant to everything except psychic.
Ah.
He's resistant to every. I am going to say I never agreed with this with the bear totem, so I am going to say that negative energy. You're not resistant to that, so you're not resistant to like most necromancy spells, because they're designed to wither you. That's the thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that and psychic are the only two things that he's not resistant to. He's resistant to radiant in this form.
I have a fantastic visual scene for this in mind for his turn. Cracks his neck, grabs Azure Edge. Let me clarify before I do this. It's not lycanthropy. and then he bear rages.
Yes, totally. What does fictionally, what does your bear rage look like? Like we've established that when you roar, the like astral bear head comes over you, but now you're shape-shifting.
Right. I see it as more of like the Skyrim werewolf transformation, but
Nice.
a lot more glowy.
So like the blue astral aura like spirals around you. So what does your bear form look like? There's a because D&D is owned by Wizards of the Coast, which also owns Magic the Gathering. There's a Magic the Gathering monster that I really think you should look up because it's perfect for this. It's called a Runeclaw Bear. If you just Google what that looks like, imagine a humanoid version of that. That's what I see when I think of bear form Stockholm.
I approve of the flavor text.
Actually, yeah.
Just like the grizzly bear with the glowing prints on it.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, I see it because his like cloak is
Melded into his
integrated.
skin.
Yeah.
Totally.
So it's extra. It's the fur is like extra thick on his head and back.
Mm-hmm.
Ready's Azure Edge with both hands. Just.
It is your
swing at the
turn.
first guy.
It is your
Swinging
turn.
at the first guy.
Swinging at. So there's 3 guys within melee range.
This boy.
Cool. Make your attack. This guy's about to have a real bad day.
I don't think these dudes understand what they just started.
So that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Add your. So you'll be rolling at +4 damage because +2 strength and then +2 raging. Now is this the updated damage for when you're big boy?
I didn't add the +2 to the damage. I added it to strength.
Oh, that's fine. It would be both.
Yeah.
So that is 11 damage is what you dealt to this guy. Cool. Now, is that including your +2 from raging normally?
Yes, should be.
Are you sure? Because you have that as a note. I don't know if you.
It says it there, so that should include it.
Let me see. No, it didn't. It didn't do it, dude. You rolled.
Didn't?
You rolled a D12 plus your strength wait,
Oh,
what?
I'm sorry. You said that's 2d6, right?
2d6. Yeah, 2d6, not 1d12. And then you would be rolling whatever the bonus of Azure Edge is, which I think is +2.
+3.
+3, plus 2 more from your strength, plus 2 more from your rage. So
Yeah.
your damage modifier would be 2d6 plus your strength plus 7.
That's a lot of hitting power.
It is a lot of hitting power.
I'm confused by the math because I added my strength is 17 right now because I added that too.
Oh, you added you put your strength in properly?
Mm-hmm.
Like for when okay, remember to turn that back down then when you unrage. So yeah, it would be 2d6 plus 3 from Azure Edge plus 2 from your rage. So that would be 2d6 plus 8 total.
Jeez Louise.
So go ahead and roll 2d6 plus 8.
2d6 plus 8.
And this is more if you add in the radiant damage, which we don't hear because they're not undead. But
I don't know how to make it do +8 because it's doing the math itself.
no. In the chat log, literally roll 2d6 + 8.
Oh, okay.
We'll worry about your macros later. There you go. So you hit him for 12. Solid hit. So the bandits just saw what was already a big boy carrying the legendary Azure Edge turn into a fucking bear. So the 3 boys on the left, who are a little bit scrawnier than their friends, are gonna make will saves.
Oh no.
First guy gets an 18, so he's in it. Second guy gets a 10, he's questioning his decisions. Third guy gets a 1, third guy is out. So we cut to the bandit's turn.
No, thank you. I would like.
The guy on the far.
I choose life.
Yeah, the guy on the far right, who's like hidden by the building, like throws his like cudgel down, and he's like, "I'm not getting paid enough for that," and he just fucking legs it. He is gone. This bandit, he's gonna move down, but he's gonna hold his turn because he's not sure how this is gonna go. But the guy right in front of you is gonna make an attack. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Okay.
So that'll be 12 points of slashing damage, half to 6, because you are bear raging. Top of the round, Brayton, roll a d12 for me, please. You will get here in exactly 1 minute.
Okay.
So
I got to do work in that time.
yeah, you do. The bandit captains, they've got a little bit stronger will, so they're both gonna roll to see how they deal with this. First guy's all right. Second guy is questioning some choices. If you want to make a attack of opportunity against this bro, you can. Otherwise, he's just like starts backing up. He's got a sword out in front of him, so you can't like chase him. But he's like starting to back away. If you want to swing at him, you can.
Whoop.
That hits. Roll 2d6 + 8, please.
I like the mental image of he starts to back up after you just swung at this other guy, and you just like the axe is down, but you like swing it
you
up.
hit him on the upswing. Yeah, totally.
I think I've got everything put back in properly for this.
Okay. You didn't have the radiant damage. No, that rolled 1d. Oh, that's one-handed. Why'd you roll one-handed?
Oh shoot, my bad.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, you. Oh yeah, you still hit. So roll that. Yeah, roll that correctly. There you go. 2d6 + 3, plus your strength, plus the modifier of 3, plus the 2 from rage. Right. So that would be 10. You hit him for 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Good hit. Solid hit. I think you like hit him in the arm and he drops the scimitar and like backs away a little bit quicker. It is your turn.
Do I have? I do. Take one hand off and just bear punch.
Bonus action. Boonk.
Yeah, the guy I just knocked down.
You didn't knock him down. You knocked his sword down.
Yeah.
And actually, you did that on his turn, so he's actually not in range.
Oh,
because he was backing away.
I'm gonna punch the guy next to me then. The guy I was already attacking.
Okay, yeah, that's the guy who attacked you.
Yeah, we're going for that guy then.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And that was bonus?
That was your bonus action. Mm-hmm. Technically, you need to take your main action first, but I know you're going to swing the axe, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you, chat. Sorry. I was on the wrong scene.
Aha.
Ack.
Swing the axe.
One-handed.
Not trying to kill nobody today.
I mean, are you?
No,
that does not hit, I'm afraid.
I guess it doesn't matter anyway.
Valid.
I mean, these dudes wanted to kill you.
True. So you already used your reaction. Oh no, it's after your turn. So these two bandits are going to sidle over to make room. They're still in it. You can make an attack you can make an attack of opportunity against the first boy if you want, or you can save it.
We'll take it.
Okay.
We take those.
That hits. Roll damage. Oh shit. So you just... Okay, you tell me... Hello, cat. Hello. You tell me... I'm sorry, I was about to say something, and then I felt furry against my elbow, and I was confused. It's a catto. Hello, Teo Bean. Hello, Teo Bean.
Which is for the Teo Bean?
Do not eat my chocolate bar. No. So you
No,
tell
please
me...
do not. Chocolate is bad for cat.
You tell me how you killed this man. Do you cut his head off? What do you do to this man? He is dead.
I feel like it's a swing at the side. Oh fuck! Hang on. Don't table. Okay.
You swing at the side, but you're still getting used to the bear strength, so you just cleave him.
Yeah, like hit him in the side and twist the blade. Just kind of.
That man is dead. It's just a spray of gore everywhere. That man just falls over.
Bear smile at the other two.
The bandit
Isn't that the
captain
dude that had the most
heckin'
balls?
runs off.
Isn't that the dude that had the most balls with his his will save?
Yes. First attack from Big Papa on your left. 13 to hit.
No.
Second attack from Big Papa on the left. 8 to hit. Does not hit. Now these two dudes are fighting for survival. I think the dude on your right says something to the effect of like, "We might be thugs, but you're a menace. We're going to protect the city." It is your turn.
Mildly insulted. Another punch.
Which one are you punching?
Whichever one just spoke.
Okay, the little guy up front. Yeah, you hit him.
You're a menace.
Yeah, exactly. Punch you. Okay. He's still alive. I'm assuming the axe is coming.
The blunt end.
So, punch. He's dazed and reeling, and then you just grab Azure Edge with both hands and just ram the hilt into his face. Oh my god, that is a valorous critical.
Nicely done.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
Because you have, yeah, I mean, like, rolled your damage twice, this man is probably dead.
I was using the hilt not to kill him, but I don't think I can.
I mean, you got a
choose
valorous critical. I'm sorry, like.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
think
his
I
body
can
is
choose.
going into the harbor.
Ooh.
Like, fuck.
If he's not dead, he's in traction.
Yeah, so I'm only applying your rage once, but that is still 32 points of damage. This man... That's so perfect because you punched him to stun him, and then you got that valorous critical. I think you like, you're still getting used to the bear strength, right? So you hit him with the hilt of Azure, and it just goes into his head.
Oh no!
And you just pull out, and he just drops straight down.
Mildly shocked bear.
Mildly.
It's like,
There's
oh,
gonna be reports of a monster
Yes.
in the Clockwork.
yes. There's no more bandits because they're fucking dead. Top of the round, 8 rounds until Braden and the Black Viper arrive. The bandit captain screams. He's gonna make a save with disadvantage. He passed it somehow. So he's just gonna all out attack. 24 to hit, followed by 12 to hit.
I'm sorry, could you say those again?
24 to hit, followed by 12 to hit.
First one hits.
Okay, so that's 5 damage reduced to 3. And then the second one just glances off you probably parry it with the axe.
Yeah.
It
just
is
this
your
little-
turn.
Terrible, terrible thing to do to someone here.
In bear speech.
Just god awful thing to do. Sockham's gonna return to Sockham form.
You want to drop your rage?
Just.
Are you sure you want to do that, homie?
Can I slide out of bear form without sliding out of rage?
No.
Okay.
Once you commit to a rage, that is your rage.
What's a good thing to do? Because this is the last guy. Maybe not. I see that, and I'm not okay with it.
Thank you, Rockham.
Grab an axe, cast a face.
Yep.
This is valid. This is true. Let's do reckless. Reckless thumpy with the hilt.
Okay, so reckless attack with advantage, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. So that, okay, he's still alive. But he ain't happy. He's not having a good day.
Hey GM, can we hear what Azure just said?
Azure is not saying anything at the moment. Azure is just battle focused.
Oh boy.
So 2 attacks with advantage. 20 and 22 to hit.
They both hit.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and half the damage for you. 4 from the first attack, 2 from the second attack. And then, at the same time, a pile of garbage behind you, springs up, and you get 2 rapier attacks to the back. Pardon me, 2 rapier attacks and a dagger to the back. Bop, 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 all with advantage. 16, 10, and 23 to hit.
The middle one does not hit.
Okay, so that's 11 half to 6 and 5 half to 3 from the new assailant.
That was dirty.
It was dirty. I should have given him sneak attack dice. In fact, does he have sneak attack dice? He does not. Okay. It is your turn, Zalkum.
To this other guy. Just... God, with trying to get used to this kind of strength, you'd also have to get used to the larger body.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not that much larger, but yeah, it's a little bit.
Try to like swing around to face the nimble right and just punch this guy on the way by accident.
Yeah, do it. Totally.
Oops.
I think that still hits. It does. The first one hits. Oh my fuck. Okay. Yup. You punch him. Yup.
Turn to face the nimble right.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you punch as a bonus action, you have to you can't swing two-handed.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's all good.
That would have been so great.
It would have been good.
I have inspiration.
Do you?
Apparently.
Okay.
Can I use?
You didn't cut. It would be a reroll.
Yeah, no. That was two-handed anyway.
Yeah.
Can I use that for advantage on this attack?
You can.
Yay! Now I won't take it. We gonna aim for the legs.
That hits. Roll damage. Okay, so that's another 11 damage to the boy. Also, his armor class is way higher than I thought it was, so this will be good. The bandit captain, he's dazed. He's like, oh fuck, because he saw what you did to the other guy when you punched him. And then he sees you turn around, and he goes, hey, I'm your dance partner. And he swings his scimitar at your back. 18 to hit.
Yup.
Halved to 4 slashing. And 7 to hit, does not hit.
You should have run while he had the distraction.
He should have.
I really wish this was fate so I could compel you to do a thing. I really want you to just hit the nimble right with the dude.
So, Brayden, you will arrive in 6 turns.
Mm-hmm.
The nimble right is going to make several attacks.
Nightfall, I'll take my notes back.
18 to hit.
Unfortunately.
Half to 5. Second attack. Oh dear. 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Half to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Third attack. 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
So what's the total between those two?
8.
8.
That is your damage is 8.
Yikes.
It is your turn.
Yeah, Sock's kind of out of he's running out of spoons in the situation.
I mean, you've already beaten 4 guys at CR5, so
Hold on, let me check a thing.
yes.
There's a building next to me, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I use Jumpy Fucker, get up there, and drop Rage?
How high can you jump?
Very.
Thanks. I need a number.
Jumpy Fucker is cast Jump as a supernatural ability.
Right.
I don't really know the math. It says
You have a vertical jump equal to your strength score in feet. Or is it your strength mod in feet? It might be strength mod.
I think it's mod. And then
Jump doubles it.
we did this math. Sock is able to jump to like a 3rd story window normally.
Yes, but that's not with his feet. That's with his hands up.
Yeah. Jump. One hand off the axe, jump, try to grab if he has to.
Okay. So I was thinking that these two would be warehouses, which makes them about 4 stories. You're in bear form, which makes you a large creature, which would put you above 10 feet tall. What's your strength modifier in this form?
3.
3, so you have a vertical leap of 3 feet, doubled,
Plus-
so 6 feet. So your grip is 16 feet. But it's at half your height, or it would be 10 feet. So it's a 16-foot jump for your head, and then you can reach half again, which would be another 5 feet with your arm. So that would be 21 feet. You couldn't get onto the roof, but you might be able to, like, because warehouses have those like rounded roofs, right?
Oh yeah.
You might be able to grab the bottom of that. Make an athletics check.
I have advantage on those while I rage.
Yep.
That's not okay.
So about that inspiration, homie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can jump. I'll say this. Because I don't want you to waste your turn and get bodied because you fell prone. That would be incredibly rude. I'll say this. You don't think you can clear it. You would need a running start.
So
You could jump and then come back down with a swing
You could.
and just fuck the nimble right up.
Just a reminder, you can use potions while raging if you have them.
yeah, I was gonna say I have a big fucker.
Yeah, you do.
Are a big fucker.
I want to use the big fucker.
How big is it?
I think it's a greater.
Use the big fucker on the big fucker.
64 plus 6. Alright. So if you pull that out and drink it as a bonus action, you would heal for 25.
We'll take that.
Okay,
We take those.
so that's your bonus action.
Bonus action. Sip. Main
Yep.
action. Main action. Turn. Turn. Snarl. Smack.
Do it. Who are you hitting specifically?
Turn. Snarl. Smack. This
Cool.
boy.
Bandit boy. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh no. Oh no.
Why
Oh,
did
what
you
happened?
roll damage 9 times?
9? Did I really? It chose 3 for me. There's something wrong with my mouse, unfortunately.
Did you roll the proper? Yeah, you did. You just rolled a 1 and a 2. Okay. So you hit him for 11. Still good.
Wow, these guys have a lot of health.
Yeah.
I have a shot.
Top of the round, breaking you are 30 seconds out. The bandit captain's turn. He is going to do a charisma saving throw because now the bear is in his face again.
And snarling.
He passed. So you're
Oh
going to
my
get 2
God.
scimitars to the face.
This is a brave man.
He's a very brave man. 11 to hit and 8 to hit.
Neither hit.
Okay. So he's
This man
good.
is either
The
man is
nimble
either
right
brave-
is now going to beat the fuck out of you from behind.
I will punish this man for his hubris.
15 to hit, 10 to hit, 16 to hit.
Sorry. 15 to hit?
15 to hit, 10 to hit, 16 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Okay, so 6 half to 3, 8 half to 4. So you take 7
Oh,
damage
7.
total. Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think.
All you have to do is click on your
Yes.
token, click on the red bubble, and then press -7, and it'll do it automatically for you.
Is that set up?
Yeah.
Oh, how about that? It is.
It is your turn.
My turn.
You're gonna kill the nimble right, and then the rogues are gonna show up. It's gonna be great.
We punch the man.
Okay. Poof. You do punch the man.
But we swing at the nimble right.
Turn. One-handed axe. Swing.
Oopsies.
You good? Does not hit.
Oh no.
He has a much higher armor class than you think. He just glances off the metal. Top of the round, Brayden and Black Viper are 4 turns out. You're not looking at him, so he doesn't have to make a save. First attack, 20 to hit.
Oh man, yeah.
Second attack, 17 to hit.
Oh man.
Total of 14 damage, half to 7.
I need to buff Sockham's AC somehow.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, it would be half to 8 because it's 7 and 7, which would be half to 4 both times. So it's actually 8 damage. The nimble right, he's going to do an attack. He doesn't have to make a charisma saving throw because he's not a person.
Mm-hmm.
11 to hit, misses. Drops his rapier with a second attack. 11 to hit with a dagger.
Misses.
Cool. It is your turn.
just look at the bandit. Will you stop?
You can't talk.
Comes out as.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Angry bear noises.
Yeah. Who are you punching?
Fuck off,
The bandit again. Just
Punching the bandit? Yeah, that hits the bandit.
tonk.
Yup. And then axe to hoomst. Because you have to swing the axe if you punch as a bonus action.
Yeah. Axe to nimble.
That hits.
We juggling.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, no.
Wow, good hit. Sparks fly as you rend metal, but it's still on. Who are you facing? You're facing the nimble right. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so bandit doesn't have to... I think as the bandit is swinging at you with a scimitar, you just hear him go, "Why won't you die?" 12 to hit.
Sorry?
12 to hit.
No.
18 to hit.
Yes.
Half to 4. Brayden is 3 turns out. Brayden, you can probably hear the fight. The Nimblewright's turn. 3. Oh no, sorry. I can ignore both of those because he scoops down to pick up his rapier, so he can only make a dagger attack this turn. So that is 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Half to 3.
Braden, you better hurry up.
It is your turn, Salcom.
We sticking with the same plan.
Okay, you're gonna punch the big man. You hit, roll damage. Okay. I just want to say, Salcom, you have hit with your punch every turn.
Yes, and it's terrifying.
Every single time you have rolled that punch, you have hit.
This dude has a bloody nose. He has a black eye.
Oh, he's about
going.
to be dead, yeah. And then you're gonna swing the axe at whom?
I think. God. Taking how many? 5 attacks a turn is really bad.
Yes.
I'm gonna aim for this man's non-dominant arm.
Okay. You hit. Roll damage. You dealt him more than 3 times his remaining hit points. I'm going to say he's dead.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
That man is dead. So you lopped his arm off, and he just, like, screaming, falls to the ground and dies of blood loss and shock.
The shock probably killed him.
Yep.
I'm guessing I can't attack then punch as bonus.
You can.
Or no, I already did.
Yeah, that's what you're doing when you do this. It's just I'm letting you do it in reverse order. Okay. The Nimblewright's turn. Salcom is now, Brayton is now 10 seconds away. 1, 2, 3. 15 to hit. 10 to hit.
No.
20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. 11 half to 6. 8 half to 4.
So 10?
Yes. It is your turn. Brayton, roll initiative, please.
I can potion again as a bonus action, right?
If you have another potion, yes.
I do. I think it's a regular.
I'm assuming, like, if you keep these on your belt, you can take them as a bonus action. That's my rule.
Yeah, he always keeps them in his belt.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was clarifying why I have that rule.
So, what's a regular?
Regular is 4d4 plus 4. Okay, so you heal for 12.
That might be enough to keep me in for another round.
Brayden, you didn't select your token.
Oh, whoops.
It's all good.
So,
There you go.
Hey.
yes.
Okay, so finish your turn. Oh, you did.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Am I still here? Okay.
Yeah, you're still here. So you actually dropped Azure Edge with that attack.
That's
So you like swing it, it like slips out because the handle's all bloody, like slips out of your grip, goes spinning down past the Nimblewright into the alleyway. It's
I was
like
trying to say I wanted to wreck this. Then my audio cut, but I think my audio cut. I don't know what happened to my mic. It shut off.
Did you
I'll take
reckless?
that, though.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I can't.
I'll take that because my mic decided to shut off. But
Yeah. Sorry. You have to call reckless before the attack. I'm willing to bet that you did, but because I didn't hear it, I can't let it stand.
yeah, no, that is perfectly fine. Angry at my microphone now, though.
No worries. Top of the round, Brayden and his Vile land on the roof. Brayden, what would you like to do? You see corpses that just on the dock. You see bleeding corpses.
Hi, sorry, I was getting talked to. Land on the roof, bleeding corpses. I see like Rockham in his bear form because I've seen it
You don't see
before.
Rockham. Rockham is in the alleyway. You can't see it from the position that you're in, but you see the aftermath.
I like run over to like the corner a bit there.
Yeah, now you can see
Look
him.
over.
Yeah.
Aye.
Probably
I can
just
see
as
him.
he's like yeeting Azure Edge down the alleyway.
How much movement was that? Thinking about it.
That was 20 feet.
Because from there to there. Right, so I can move from to a bit there then.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that and then land on the nimble right and try and grapple it.
Okay, make an athletics check with with advantage. You're following on this guy. Wow, you tied. What's your strength?
My strength is 14, so modifier 2.
Okay, he beats you then. So you fall, and he just like squirms over here. You land here. We said this was 3 stories, so you're gonna take some damage, homie.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 9 points of falling damage.
Right.
And yeah, you tried, but it didn't work. As
It just
Vile,
lands with a thud. Fuck.
from above you, you just hear, "Well, that didn't work." And she pulls out her crossbow and shoots it.
Yeah.
She hits it for 7 damage. Let me make sure it doesn't have damage resistance. It does. Okay. So, that's fine. It didn't apply to Azure Edge because Azure Edge is magic, but it applies here. So that's fine. The Nimblewright's turn. It pauses for a second as it's like whirs together and kind of jitters a little bit like a malfunctioning robot. Looks at the giant bear. Looks at Brayden picking himself up off the ground. And it's going to attack Brayden.
Can I do my compulsion?
Yes, roll Intimidate. Wait. No. It is immune to frightened.
Oh. Right.
But does it care about self-preservation?
No.
It's
So
a machine.
Brayden, 16, 22, and 18 to hit.
The 16 misses because I can use defensive duelist, so let parry the other one, the other 2 get me.
Okay, so that's a total of 16 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
Socket, is your turn.
I had a plan for this until I heard the laughter from her shooting.
Uh-huh. I mean, she wasn't laughing. I was laughing.
Yes, the laughter of you from her damage.
I mean, it was resisted, but I was laughing at the fact that she hit. That's why I was laughing, because I wasn't expected to connect.
Okay.
That hits. Roll damage. Now, I have a question. Did I at any point say your bear form natural attacks are magical?
I think you did.
I need to know if is it on your sheet?
I'm pretty sure that was a thing.
I mean, pretty sure it doesn't cut it. Is it on your sheet?
I gotta find it. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Like, this thing is resistant to non-magical attack. That's why I'm asking.
I can't find it, but I remember it.
Oh, it's not on your sheet.
That sucks. Yeah, that sucks.
You can apply it after this fight, because it does make sense, but don't have it, doesn't apply. Sorry.
Right. Fair enough.
So...
Did you check the details of your attacks?
Valid.
It's not in there either.
Okay. Yep. So it takes half damage from that attack. You want to swing with the axe?
Yeah. We aiming for the legs.
Aiming and cold shot are two different things.
Valid, but that still hits.
That's kind of a sucky crit.
You say that, but it's dead.
Oh.
Shit.
Wait. Yeah, you can't make that attack, homie.
What?
You don't have Azure Edge.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, I just realized you can't make that attack, dog.
Yeah, you're right. I can't. Okay, I have a backup plan.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
Realize that punch, go to swing Azure Edge, not there. Machete off the belt.
So, the machete is a magic item. You got it enchanted.
Yes.
It also grows.
Oh my god.
What is the machete's damage normally?
1d6.
Right. So now it's 1d8. It's a full versatile weapon now. It's 1d8 one-handed, 1d10 two-handed.
Paper trick to a great sword.
That is amazing. Holy fuck.
I'll just stick with the one-handed.
Yeah, that's fine. Just go ahead and roll 1d8 plus 1.
It'll be 1d8 plus 3.
No, it won't. It'll be 1d8 plus 4. It'll be 1d8 plus 6.
1d8 plus. Oh yeah, my bad. I wasn't taking the other stuff into account.
Mm-hmm. It's still dead.
I didn't want to kill it.
Well,
I didn't want to kill it. I just wanted to take its legs off.
Well, you did. You took its legs off and it fell on its own rapier.
Oh no.
It is very dead. So now you have 4 corpses surrounding you. Brayden picking himself up off the floor. You are the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, absolutely covered in blood. And I think I'm gonna fucking turn on the Valor Home music for this. Yeah, hear the song of your ancestors, right? Fucking here. If it'll play. And we just hear the crossbow cock above you, and a relatively authoritative voice say, "Can you understand us?"
Look up.
I think Brayden spins around, puts both hands up, and is like, wait, and sock him. Don't shoot him.
I'm not going to shoot him. I'm just making sure he's not going to attack you.
Look down at Brayden. Pat. Drop rage.
Drop rage. So what does that look like? You just shrink, and all of your fur just evaporates, right?
Yeah.
Which means most of the blood evaporates with it.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the cloak, as it's coming off and becoming a cloak again, does a little roar, and the
Nice.
spirit of bear departs from the cloak.
Nice, I'm into it.
Wow, that was eventful.
Brain just kind of looks around at the bodies, looks at the number, right? It's like, yeah, it was a bit of a shit show.
Too bad I'm still getting used to that form. I was trying to keep some of them alive.
Sorry, we weren't here to help sooner.
A little help. As Lily's hanging by her hands off the side of the building, her feet are kicking. There's no footholds.
Well, Brayden, you're her boyfriend.
Okay. The way Brayden's standing at the moment is he's literally holding where he got stabbed off of the number, right? It's I don't think I'm going to be able to catch her if she drops. I can just let the shouts up there. Use the grapple.
Yes,
device you've got?
that is my plan. I can't get back up.
Then just come down.
Gravity check!
Yeah, pretty much.
I just... Are you going to catch me?
Sure.
Okay.
And yeah, she's gonna like let go, put her feet off the wall, and like jump and like backflip. She's gonna make an acrobatics check.
I would be good at
It's
trying.
gonna be
Okay.
hilarious if she fails it.
She passes her acrobatics check. Do either of you actually catch her?
Try to, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one of you? One of you substantially bigger than the other. Because literally, like if you like link like the two of you link your arms and hold them out, she'll just drop into them like a gymnast.
Let's
I
do
was going to say
that.
that's probably the better idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
One
you
of us-
both like fireman catch her, and she like lands with her arms like like crossed in front of her, like on her back, and you both like lean her down. She gets to her feet.
As she like lands, like Braden winces, just like, oh,
Yeah. She like stands up, turns around.
You've done that before. Also, thank you.
you're welcome, and too many times.
You
I
could,
feel-
right?
I think the
You're
exact
right,
thing they've
Brandon.
done this before is Pierce trying to get down from the treehouse when the ladder broke.
Probably.
Are you alright, Brayden? That drop looked painful.
Oh, I've still got use of my legs. I'm more worried about. And he like takes his hand away from his side, and it's just covered in blood.
Right, on it. Oh no, didn't mean to cast that twice.
Okay. You get 5 healing. I'm assuming Let's level 1.
Mm-hmm.
You get 5 healing, Braden.
Okay.
So it's like,
And this is why I pulled out the crossbow.
I mean, but he looks back at the ring. Number right, we kind of needed it alive. Ugh.
Like I said, I did the best I could. I'm not used to that shape.
I mean, no, I'm not actually blaming you. It fell on his own rapier. Just like gesturing at it, like, what the fuck?
We might be able to get it fixed.
I would rather not fix it.
Hey, wait.
I mean, we could fix just like its head, get it to talk to us, head and torso.
Hey, wait, Brayden. This is the thing that did the fireball, right?
Yep.
I've completed another Harper job.
Oh
Congratulations.
my!
We just need to try and figure out where the stone is from.
Maybe I can leave the Harpers now.
I would say stay in them. Sure, you'll need your way this, and he gestures behind them.
Fair.
so
I don't think
you gesture behind you, and you both look, and at the same time, as Vile like whistles, and you look over, and she's like kneeling like by the corpses, and she just like lifts the severed arm, and like waves it, and you can see on the underside of it there's the Zentarum brand, and she says, "Zent."
Gives Sockham a light jab, like not trying to den.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
one light jab. You were told to keep your head down.
I just walked into the alleyway and they attacked me. I don't even have my pin out. It's in my pack.
I mean, you're kind of known as a harper at the moment.
That's fair.
I mean, no, he's known as Rockham.
Like, okay, the two of them look alike, so.
So you turn back to Sokka when you have this conversation, and as Vile goes, "Blood trail."
Blood trail?
Look,
Yeah, she points up on the map, like up the dock where the second dude ran off.
Yeah, Sokkum does this little. Right, one of them got away.
2 of them got away, actually.
2 of them got away. One of them ran away when I bared. The other one ran away after I knocked him away.
alright, we need to move then, because they're going to go be back with backup.
Goes over here. You see her pick up the fallen rapier or the fallen scimitar. It's like,
Are we hunting or?
No, because we need to get this pointing at the number right.
Just
somewhere
search
where
the
we
bloody thing. Speak with Zed's not going to work.
can further. And brain search, like,
Yeah.
Taking it apart if necessary to
Make
like
an investigation check.
inside it.
Make an investigation check with advantage if you're gonna like go hard on it.
I know. If I need to, I'm dismantling this thing.
Yeah. Okay. I have information for you. Let me get it.
Yeah.
You find
You find the Stone of Galore.
No, you do not find the Stone of Galore. You find a map of Waterdeep.
Oh.
With several, like, it's a rough map. It's not like actually it is probably an Atlas map. It's like, it's not a traveler map. It's like something in, like, the map of the Sword Coast, right? But it has the districts of the city labeled. Like, not, like, it has the district of the city labeled, and then it has stuff written over it. Specifically a name over the dock ward with a big red X over it. And it says Grinda Garloth.
So
Grinda Garloth.
Grinda, what was the second name? Garlock.
Garloth with a TH.
Garlock.
Yeah, like the Spider Queen.
So dog ward with a big red X.
Mm-hmm. And the name Grinda Garloth.
Right. Is that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Any luck, Brayden?
I let pose at the map, looks at it, it's like turns back to severely. Does the name Grinda Garloff mean anything to you?
Not particularly. Why?
And it like locks over and shows her the map.
I think she's come back over at this point.
Oh yeah, okay. Right.
Blood on her hands from the arm.
She made a point not to get blood in her hands, but she picked up the scimitar.
Interesting.
She takes the map, looks at it.
Well, we're in the dock ward. That's a start. Where was this?
On that point to the number 8.
Is that what we've been looking for?
No, well we've been looking for the number right eye, just not the map.
No, I mean, is that our quarry? Is that the right thing?
Yes.
Alright. Well, then I would call this a clue.
And hopefully the start of a trail.
I might be able to scry that name. I don't know how scrying works.
Is the intention to just gallivant off, or should we, prepare?
Preparing would be a good idea.
So, back to the bookworm then.
Aye.
Right.
12% on what we found.
I've got a thought.
Are you going to
Sock 'em
pick that up?
She, like,
part of it.
points past the alleyway. Like, she points, like, down past you guys. At Azure Edge.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Alright. We should get moving before the watch shows up.
Or before reinforcements of these guys.
Speaking of which, she, like, as you're picking up Azure Edge, she, like, walks up behind you, Salcom, and she just, like, holds out, like, a leather, like, it's a leather hip pouch, but it's, like, stuffed full, and there's, like, pearls hanging out of it. It's like,
Can you carry this?
And Brayden just looks at her with like a slight grimace, like.
Where'd you get it?
I found it.
On one of them?
Sure.
Oh, come on, be honest. Was it from one of them?
Does my answer determine whether or not you'll carry it?
If it comes from a random person, I'm not carrying it. If it came from one of them or a justifiable source, yes.
It certainly came from a justifiable source, yes.
Braden?
Can't agree.
Alright, sure thing.
Passes you. So take a 10-pound bag of miscellaneous jewelry.
That's... Oh.
While he's picking up Azure Edge, did the head of the Nimblewright come off?
No.
During
No,
Braden's
you
search?
cut off its torso.
Yeah. I was wondering if it came off during Braden's search.
No.
But if not, is there a way for him to, like, just it off?
Yeah, probably.
Pluck that off, put it in his pack.
I have a friendly reminder that our friend... How do you say the fucking bodyguard's name?
Which bodyguard?
The half-orc bodyguard of the Growlhounds.
Oh, fuck me.
I don't remember his name.
You asked me something from 2 chapters ago.
But he wanted the body of this thing.
Give us a minute. His name is...
I can't say it. Rabaz? It starts with an H.
Yeah, hang on, I'm looking. I am looking.
Yawn.
Here we go. No.
It's in the named NPCs for
Is it?
a Roll20.
Yeah,
Right.
but I mean, I don't. It starts with an H, you said?
Yeah, it's like...
Here. Found it. Krabaz.
Yeah, him. He wanted the body of this thing melted down into a gauntlet.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not carrying it back.
I don't think Suckham would have forgotten about something like that.
I mean,
So,
if you want to,
looking
if you
over
want,
my notes,
if
at
you-
some point I jotted down his name is Valentia Jar, with no context of who I'm talking about.
Valentishar?
Maybe?
I don't remember who that is.
That's Vincent Trench.
Yeah,
Valentijar.
that's
Oh,
that's Vincent Trench's true name.
I think we could literally summon Vincent Trench if we know their true name.
Well, I mean, he can
In
resist.
theory, yes. In practice, I wouldn't advise it.
There you go. Yeah, in theory, yes, but so Salk, if like I completely understand that you can carry Waterdeep on your back. However, after a certain point, weight matters less than how the fuck are you packing this thing.
Yeah, I've got the plan in mind.
Okay, go on. How do you intend to carry... This thing is bigger than a person, so it's bigger than you, smaller than you, but it's bigger than a human, made of solid metal and silk.
Fireman's carrying, maybe?
I was gonna say, plunk the head off, put it in the pack, and take the upper torso.
You're gonna
Fireman style.
So what about the lower torso?
Braden gets the legs.
Yeah, Braden gets the legs.
Just carry the legs piggyback style, like on your shoulders.
I mean, I was more thinking just let's slinging the legs over like one of his shoulders.
There you go. Suckham takes the bigger half.
Okay. So
That way he's got something to turn in, and they've got something to give to the bodyguard.
where are you guys? You guys are heading back to... You guys are heading back to the Bookworm's Treasure then?
Yep.
Okay. So I think we crossfade over to... Are you guys still talking to Rainier when we crossfade over, or...
Yeah, I think
Okay.
a little bit.
Then I can't use this
didn't
music. I
resolve
need to
that theme.
use... I did a heck. This is not the right music for Rainier. Rainier has his own theme.
I think Rainier, last sentence Rainier said was, There's plenty of other good plans.
Yes.
Letting Lawrence die is one of them, and we said no, fuck that.
No, well, no, that wasn't. There's plenty of other good plans. Letting Lawrence die is one of them. And then he said, I know it's not a good choice, but it's better than what Vajra's proposing. He wasn't actually suggesting that. He was trying to put into perspective how bad the Blackstaff's plan was.
And then Connie was like, as it stands, neither of those is an option.
Yeah, I think that was where we left off. So we fade back in the basement of Troll Skull Manor, in the cellar, rather, of Troll Skull Manor, with, like, Rainier and Pierce, like glaring fire at one another, and Connie, like, off to the side, like, trying to mediate.
There's... If you're not going to help us come up with something...
I didn't say I
feasible-
wasn't going to help you. Do you know where he is? I have some leverage with the Harpers. Maybe we can, I don't know, stage a breakout.
If the Harpers happen to know where he is, that's amazing. However, if we scry on him, he's going to kill Lauren.
I assumed you knew where he was. Where was he taken?
Essentially, he just snatched him, teleported.
Wonderful.
The deal is on... If essentially the location is his terms, we don't have a choice.
What about a fake? No. He'd probably see that.
You think a mage like him wouldn't have true sight?
Do you have any idea how rare true sight is?
Do you have any idea how rare Manchun is?
That's a fair point. I have an odd question. Did either of you get a look at it?
Sockham did. Not the rest of us.
Damn it. There's a piece of information that is closely guarded, but it's relevant. You see, Manchun himself, the man that was born of ostensibly a mother, is dead. Long dead, in fact. But wizards find immortality in the strangest of means. And
God, he's a witch.
not... I certainly hope not. No, he's made copies of himself, but one of them, specifically, has an artificial arm.
Aye, that's the one that Sockham saw.
Rainier pales. He's like, things just got a great deal worse.
And he gestures at the same arm that Sockham gestured to.
How is that worse?
Because that's the strongest one.
Fuck!
It's also the oldest one.
Aye.
And for the record, that one might have made simulacra of itself by now.
Great.
Agreed. Do you want me to go and make some calls? I don't know the terms of the bargain. Would it be problematic if the Harpers were investigating?
If they investigate loud and give away anything, then there's always a risk that Lawrence is just... He makes like the head getting cut off gesture.
I know you don't believe this, Master Averil, but the good Harpers hide behind the bad ones. I'm not going to put Lawrence in jeopardy if I can help it.
It's hard to believe when the head of them is a snake itself.
Is there something you need to tell me? Lord Mert is a respected member of Waterdeepian royalty.
Mert threatened Constance if I didn't forego my investigations.
I mean, yes, the petty squabbles of nobles. Why are you surprised by this?
No, he.
I think Pierce is just like appalled at how calm Rainier is about that.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
It's like, what the just absolutely appalled, just like incoherent, just what is wrong with you?
I can give you every assurance that Lord Mert likely does not give a whisker about Miss Gambleson.
Fact of the matter is that
I can't remember if we established whether or not Rainier knew.
About you
Connie
being a
being a
tiefling?
tiefling.
I think he's commented on her like not being a human previously, and now you're in this this getup that you haven't been in previously. I think you can put two and two together because you're obviously not a fire ganassi, otherwise
Yeah.
you wouldn't be hiding. But
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
regardless, fact of the matter is I don't trust anything Mert.
I mean, you
Not
shouldn't
from-
trust any noble in this city, myself included.
Yet here we are.
Right. Let me rephrase that. Completely. And certainly not someone with power over you. But this has clearly got your goat in more ways than one. What precisely did he threaten Miss Gambleson over?
To out me as a tiefling.
No, why?
Effectively, the Harpers and the Blackstaff, not the Blackstaff, the Force Grey, my bad. The Harpers and and Force Grey are investigating nearly the same thing.
Right?
And he apparently wants all the credit.
Standard, yes.
And it's one thing for a petty rivalry to exist between nobles. Of course, I understand that exists. That's a thing. That's how nobles work. I'm not gonna let him threatening Constance stay.
What exactly are you going to do about it, Master Abaru?
He sighs and goes, I don't know yet.
You don't want
just-
to make an enemy of Lord Mert, or Vajra Safar, or Laurel Bloody Silverhand, but the games of the upper echelons we are part. It is that simple. The games are not for us to play. I assure you, Lord Mert could not care any more about Miss Gambleson insofar as she is useful to him to get to you. I doubt he even remembers.
That situation does not matter right now. What matters is that we get a plan for what's happening right now.
Right, when was he taken?
It was.
Yesterday morning.
No, it was this
Past
morning.
midnight. This morning. I thought it was like past midnight
I
or
was going to
something.
say,
But that's
it's
how
only
they
been a
decided.
day that's passed.
Yeah. It was this morning.
Alright, so we've got time. Have you made any progress on the Stone of Galore? I assume you're not going to give it to Manshun.
Absolutely not, but its information could help us fight him.
You're going to fight? Okay.
Not necessarily literally, but in the sense of how do we get out of this scenario?
We're not gonna fight
So
a mage of that caliber.
the end result that we want, collectively, all of us, the end result that we want is Lawrence back amongst kith and kin, and Manshun
Not having the stone.
not having the Stone of Galore. The stone doesn't allow you to touch the hearts of men. It doesn't call down the sun's fury on a given location.
It gives information.
While that's true, what I'm saying is an option to be considered, and this is very much the Harper way, is to give him the bloody stone and then take it again. I'm not saying it's the best plan, I'm just saying consider it. Make the trade. Give him the stone, and then have apparatus in place to take it from him before he can do harm with it.
Wouldn't we forget about it as soon as we gave it to him?
The bearer would, but at my last count, there's 6 of you. 7 if you count me.
Yeah. If we attune to it, we forget about it when we lose it. Actually, wait. Can being unattuned to it be forced? Making it unusable to the next person that grabs it unless someone unattunes to it.
I'm not a wizard. I'm not entirely sure what attuning is.
Hang on, Kat. Jam. When Rashal did the legend lore on the Stone of Galore, would that information have been included?
No. I gave you what information was included. I gave you everything.
I could have swore that bit was included. Like, you can't...
Galore can choose not to let someone attune.
Oh,
the same way that Azure Edge can.
That's information I didn't. I technically had, but I forgot.
So if we have a chat with Galore and promise him something he wants,
i.e. Solitude,
then we could give it to him and make it unusable. But that's if Galore agrees to it.
Well, it's a start.
Yeah. I feel like Pierce, mentions that. Galore is sentient. The magic item, Stone of Galore, is sentient. It decides who attunes to it, not the other way around.
Rainer's nodding along.
If we give Galore something they want, then Manchun can't use it.
If we can get its cooperation.
Here's a sobering thought. That's true. Providing Manchun's will is the weaker.
The weaker between an aboleth?
How much do you want to bank on that being true? That's a wager that I'm not comfortable with, I'll tell you that. That's the second train that's gone by with no siren.
I mean, count that as one.
Yeah, right?
He pauses. I had another thought. What Vajra is planning. Connie, do you remember the lecture Rochelle gave us on the types of magic?
Abjuration, evocation, transmutation, blah 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 blah. She lists them all off.
The first one, the abjuration, yeah?
Protective magic, yeah.
Like my mom does.
That's her specialty, yeah.
Anti-magic is abjuration. If it's a long shot, but if Vajra's willing to get help with the project, we could reduce the intensity while maintaining the effectiveness we need. We don't need a permanent.
I don't
antimat-
mean to interrupt, but this sounds like information that I can do absolutely nothing with. What do you want me to do, Master Averil?
Find out what information you can.
Again, were we specifically warned not to get involved?
Out of character, I don't remember.
I don't remember if
Well-
we told Rainier not to get involved.
Good luck.
Yeah. If you are confident with your ability to search for information, which you're Harper, I'm sure you are, with the added caveat that you won't be discovered by Manchun,
Would you prefer... Manchun could be spying on us right now, and we'd have no way of knowing. Would you prefer I look elsewhere for something else? I understand the Growlhorn children still haven't been found. Neither has...
we're actually going to the Growlhorn Villa, what's left of it. If we get one of their belongings, we could trade a scry for them.
Alright. What about the stone itself? Do you have any leads on where that could be?
Sockham, Brayden,
Then...
they went.
We figured out where the Nimblewright was dumped, and he's the last person we knew who had it, so hopefully he isn't just a scrap heap and can actually be asked.
Hopefully they don't bloody kill it.
Well, then...
Rude.
I suppose I could continue looking for information on the Vault of Dragons, then.
That would be helpful, yeah.
Right. I'll do that first thing in the morning, I suppose.
Oh, and if you run into a trench, could you let me know?
Why would I run into Vincent Trench?
No particular reason, but, he asked me to come by a little later in the day, and then he wasn't there.
And he shakes his head. I was working. He does air quotes working. Here, earlier today. I was watching the street when I could, but...
Actually,
there's a lot of
I do
renovations.
have something.
Do not want the information.
I have something else that I could task you with.
So you don't want the information.
I would like that information.
There was some kind of altercation at trenches earlier. I know, well, you all trundled inside. Most of you left. Then saith Cromley arrived, the city watch, the sergeant, I think, captain, perhaps. And then your brothers and Avi from the blacksmith shop next door went in. There was a lot of shouting, some flashes of light, I presume magic, and then everyone except for saith Cromley left looking a bit bedraggled. Lawrence was with them at the time.
I think we were literally there.
Yeah, you were. I'm assuming you know most of that.
Yeah.
Cromley left under his own power hours later. Surprisingly long time. And then a very sick, I suppose, looking Vincent Trench departed as we were finishing for the day. The sun was going down. He seemed He seemed like he needed a good night's sleep and a drink, frankly. Staggered a bit, didn't really acknowledge anyone who spoke to him, kept his head down. Skin looked ashen.
Right. Thanks for the info.
If it helps, I saw him heading towards, well, all I know is he was going south. Big city, I know, but better than nothing.
Okay. Thank you.
He nods.
That helps a lot. Thanks.
I haven't seen him since, but granted, I've been resting. He might be there now, for all that I know.
As for something else, Connie, could you step out for just a moment?
Oh, this should be wonderful.
Oh.
I have a better idea. How about
Wait.
I step out for a bit, Master Averill? Would that suit you?
Information you need.
Yes, these are called jokes in Waterdeepian society, Master Averill.
No, it's something important.
Well, then by all means.
Looks to Connie.
Something you want to hide?
No, not. I'll explain it to you later. But I can't exactly tell you right now.
Suspicious look, but she'll head up the ladder again.
Okay.
I'll wait a few moments, listen to the footsteps, and then look to Rainier. There's more politics going on in Waterdeep.
Of course there
else
is.
is there?
It's Waterdeep. I don't see why you had to send her out of the room for that.
Because it involves the Emerald Enclave and the Harpers.
Alright. First I've heard. He like sits down on a crate. He's like, or probably like a stack of lumber. Just like watching you.
Effectively, we already have the Zentarum and the Harpers going at it. Publicly
yes,
in
because
the
the
street.
sun rises and sets over the bay. Yeah, the Harpers and the Zentarum are diametrically opposed. What does this have to do with our Fire Ganassi in the upper room?
Because she's in the Emerald Enclave, and they were
Right.
going to ask her to do this.
Go on.
I plan to ask her to leave the Emerald Enclave before she gets found out, and before she even gets this job.
I don't want to sound churlish, Master Averill, but didn't I warn you against the Enclave?
You did. And she hit what she does best, but it's a dangerous place for her.
Go on.
The Emerald Enclave is planning to send someone. Effectively, nobody needs to know it was the Emerald Enclave to begin with.
To do
But-
what?
Are you aware of the doppelgangers that were recruited by the Harpers?
No, I can't say that I have. Yeah, kind of go ahead. But
Huh?
I wouldn't be surprised if there were.
The Emerald
City-
Enclave plans to, lack of a better word, assassinate them?
Does the Emerald Enclave know that they're in the Harpers?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not in the Enclave to know to begin with. I got this information from Vaja.
Well, wait, why is Force Grey involved?
Because they don't want another party dragged into this all-out city war.
Yeah, so that's a fair point. The Enclave tends to be focused elsewhere. I see.
But if this assassination goes off, then the Harpers and the Enclave are going to go at it.
I'm going to have to side with the Enclave here. Doppelgangers are, well, they're abominations. They're aberrant. They're not fit for, well, most things. Most of them are more trouble than they're worth. Now, certainly, individuals apply. I'm living proof of that with my name, but it is rather difficult to trust some, I will say one for your sake, who statistically and culturally would sooner kill you and assume your identity than, well, share a coffee. Perhaps these reticent harpers are worthwhile. And yes, I will grant you, the Enclave can see things in black and white most cases, but, well, are these friends of yours? Are they, you know, long-time allies that you can trust for multiple occasions? Or are they acquaintances?
They are acquaintances, but they have shown to be trustworthy.
Then this issue is far more complex than perhaps you were initially aware.
I just thought that you would be...
There are no greater liars than doppelgangers.
I believe that you would be the best person to come to with this, since you are technically among the ranks, though not publicly at the moment.
I'm not publicly anywhere at the moment. Though, are you asking me to, what, protect them? Because, frankly, if you
Detecting a doppelganger, that's a funny joke.
If you say to me, Rainier, I want you to handle the situation, I am going to go to Lord Mert, inform him, and receive orders. But I have a feeling that's not what you want me to do.
If you could do that and omit the fact that it's the Enclave?
I can certainly not omit that it's the Enclave, but I can admit that the KnightLites are involved.
Then I'd rather you not. I just had assumed you'd be the best person to bring this up to.
What goal do you want, precisely?
To prevent it? To foil whatever...
What if the Enclave is correct?
He pauses. And if the Enclave is correct, and they pull off the assassination, and then there's more fighting in the streets.
What I asked you was, what do you want me to do if the Enclave is right, they are a threat? Who do these doppelgangers even report to?
That's information I currently do not have.
Do you object to my going to Lord Mert?
If you go to Lord Mert with the information that it's the Emerald Enclave and that we're involved, we're in hot water.
I will be omitting the KnightLites' involvement. What I asked you was, do you object to my going to Lord Mert?
I To a degree, I do. Because
is
if you
the leader
go,
of the
it will expedite the fighting between the different... What's the word for the different groups? I forget.
Guilds.
It will expedite the fighting between the different guilds. And having that in the streets, more lives are lost than not.
You continue to fail to grasp how the nobility operates.
Do I?
Yes. Because I don't believe I said I was going to go public with this matter. I believe what I said was, if you want me to be involved, my instinct is to go to the leader of my guild and get information that you do not possess.
Fair enough.
What I asked you was, do you have a reason for me not to do so?
The only reason I could possibly think of would be if the immediate reaction of Murd is to retaliate against the Emerald Enclave. Which...
I can almost assure you that will be his immediate reaction, but I can also assure you that you will never see nor know about it. The city does not revolve around you, Master Aberril.
Fair enough.
The city does not revolve around Laurel Silverhand.
He nods.
Provided I do not involve the KnightLites in this matter, do you have any further objections?
Feel free.
Very well.
He's gonna sigh and go. It is just one big game of chess.
You have no idea. There's a reason that I don't bother most of the time. But you can't escape it once you're in.
I'm just gonna, like, nod and yell for Connie.
Speaking of which, as you yell for Connie, he, like, winces. Speaking of which, I have a grievance to give to the both of you. ...
Question mark?
Do you have any attention paid to the workers fixing your establishment here?
Not over the past day. Lawrence was overseeing that.
Right.
Clomp, 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 clomp.
I swear, one of them looks precisely like Asvili Rosnar, and it's bothering me. I keep thinking that one of these workers is a Rosnar, and they're spying on you.
Hey, I would have given
Which is ridiculous.
Do we tell him?
I mean,
Just side eye the camera. Just side eye the camera. Should we tell him?
Why do we tell him?
we see what happened the last time he met Black Knight or so. Yeah.
This is so fun.
I don't think
I
we tell
know
him.
it's impossible, but
I think you're working too hard, man. You need to drink more water.
Surely not.
right. So,
Unless she was like undercover, but like.
why would it's not?
A noble in these?
Yeah, why would a noble hang around here?
Those were just looking.
More to the point, what are the odds that two different groups are spying on you? He gestures at himself.
You're right. Like, that's absurd.
It's completely absurd. Nevertheless, I thought you should be told.
We really
Well,
appreciate that, Rainier.
We'll keep an eye out at the very least.
Right. So, well, I guess I'm going to... Oh dear. Lord Motor's probably still at the castle at this hour, which means Rainier Bloody Neverember is going to... You know, it should probably let him know I'm back in the city at some point. All right, and like goes over to where he was lounging and like pulls out like a dusty cap and like tucks his hair up under it, pulls it on. He still looks exactly like Rainier. Like, I suppose I shall see you in the papers.
Aye.
And he starts to head out. And he says, "By the
Sorry,
way,
where are you off to?
Castle Waterdeep to talk to Lord Mert."
Like, looks at Pierce like, that makes sense to you?
I'll talk to you about it when we on the way to.
Apparently, Master Averill has declared war. Climbing the ladder.
Hey,
Looks at Pierce.
no! Please tell me there was sarcasm in his voice.
No.
Oh no.
So did I catch any of that conversation, or did I roll too low?
No, you rolled high enough. You caught as much of that conversation as you want to have caught.
I have a lot of things to tell you.
Something about the doppelgangers.
Something about the Enclave. And he starts to walk up the stairs.
There's not stairs, it's a ladder.
Climb up the ladder, yeah.
Yep.
Climb up after him.
You two come up, and there's a very confused ghost in the mostly clean tab room at this point, just gesturing out the open door and making the Pikachu face.
The fuck?
He's. I know you can't show it on the stream, but like that emote.
Right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, Pikachu face.
Yeah. So with all the construction and all, there's probably like sawdust on the floor somewhere.
Probably.
Writing in just like that thin veneer of sawdust. Yeah, he's been hanging out here, sorry.
So because Leaf is a ghost, he just like brushes that away, and then you see appear "Why" in giant letters.
I'm gonna write down there. I'm gonna write down there. Can I use like? No, never mind. I'm just gonna like write. Why? Do you know him?
I think it just. Yeah, I think "Son of Daggled Neverember" is written in the sawdust.
I think Connie like writes like long story ...
Alright, I'm gonna add to like the end of the dot just ally ...
Below ally, you just see "He owes me ... and then another line, "and not just for sleeping in the cellar."
How much does he owe you?
Yeah, question mark?
Yeah, so it's all blown away to make a clean slate, and then Leaf writes, "Too much."
How much is too much? Like, we're going to the vault. Like, I'm not writing after that, but like, we're going to the vault of Dragon.
Yeah, you said like how much is too much, and Leaf just gestures at himself.
Shit.
Dot.
Question mark?
That'll actually do it. Holy shit.
And again, emphatic gesturing to himself.
Like,
I think the implication is that Rainier's the reason he's dead.
Well, no, Daggled's the reason he didn't name Rainier. He just said "son of Daggled."
I think I'm going
gotcha.
to write. Oh god, I think this is a perfect sentence for Pierce to write.
Mm-hmm.
Our parents don't make us who we are.
I think below that, you just see the word "Neverember" get written out, and then a slow line gets drawn through it.
He holds a vendetta against the whole Neverember line.
Pretty much. I mean, to be fair, most people in Waterdeep do. That's why Ranger's in disguise.
As a result, I'm not entirely...
Like, the vast majority of Waterdavian commoners, like, if you paraded Daggelt corpse through the streets of Waterdeep, more people would say than would not say, "Where you gonna bury him? I need to pee."
I think Connie writes out he hates Daggelt. Like underline hates.
Yeah, so I think just like Leaf writes. Leaf just puts X2 after what you said.
Right, as in makes two of us.
I think Connie writes out ×3 at this rate.
Pierce adds it ×4.
I think Leaf just like shakes his head like, "Oi."
I think Pierce like at the end just writes, "We'll be going now. We'll see you later."
He nods, and he says, as you're leaving, one of the dust on one of the windows, briefly writes like, "Renovations are looking good." Smiley face.
No.
Connie just like smiles at the window as she leaves.
Mm-hmm. So you guys head out, and I think you see a trio of city guards walking like right to left past the mouth of Troll Skull Alley, and you hear one of them say, "They're gonna need backup," and they like jog a little faster.
What do you think that's about?
No idea. Are we gonna have time for like a little chat, or are you gonna switch scenes?
I mean, it depends. Which way are you going? Are you turning left into Troll Skull Alley, or are you turning right into the main street?
What's the difference?
Left goes into Troll Skull Alley, right goes into Waterdeep.
Connie, your call.
If you want me to find out, I can.
How would you do that?
Druid.
He shrugs and like holds out his hands like, "Go at it. Go for it."
I'm gonna let them like turn a corner so they won't see me, and then I'm gonna be a cat, and then
Okay.
just like keep tabs on them from a distance.
Okay. So you follow them, Connie.
I'm gonna like step back inside, have my familiar follow from overhead,
Okay.
so I can like.
So you both see, like, 3 blocks away, Salcom, by himself, surrounded by, like, a couple of city guards, covered in blood, carrying half of a metal man.
Oh.
Blink, blink.
Okay, I think Pierce stops looking. I think I'm gonna have my familiar
Wait,
like closer and hear
I
through
thought all the
them,
blood evaporated.
so I can hear what's going. Yeah, I thought the blood evaporated.
Then you put
With the
Azure Edge on your back.
I would have wiped him off before I put him anywhere.
Okay.
That's a big mess. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, like
On what?
You
And
were
Salcom-
also bleeding, to be fair.
That's fair.
okay. I'm gonna fly the bird down closer to hear what's going. Like close enough I can hear what's going on.
Okay, so Salcom, what do you say when we get audio in the scene? You're standing on the street. Esvile and Brayden are hiding nearby, but they haven't been seen. And you have like maybe 5 Waterdavian guards around you, and these other 3 that we saw previously are like coming up, and they're not like accosting you with swords, but they're trying to get you to come with them.
I just got attacked by some Zentarum. I'm good. Cool. I'm a little hurt.
Make a persuasion check as one of the guards says, "And who are you?"
It's the Sokkum Zumar of the Harpers and the KnightLites. That is not fair. 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 I'm leaving. Good night.
Is there any chance Connie could notice Braden and Azvile? Or are they too well hidden?
Make a perception check with disadvantage because you don't know they're with him.
Well, we did establish that they were gonna be going after the same
but
thing.
you don't know they're with him right now.
Gotcha.
Can I make a check as well?
Sure. You could give her a normal roll if you want.
Actually, wait. What's your passive? What is your normal perception?
It's a +4, but I already rolled it.
Oh.
You can either make the roll, and you'll both have disadvantage, or you can make hers a flat roll. Your choice.
I'll make hers a flat roll.
Okay. Brayden, make a stealth check. You have advantage. You have advantage anyway because of your cloak.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make a stealth check.
Stealth.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking backstage. His computer died. Oh.
No, you do not see them.
Okay.
So heckin' so unfortunately, Sokkim is not here to talk about how badly he fucked up that persuasion check. We'll get him back in as soon as we can, but he crashed.
I think Pierce, as soon as he gets close and is able to hear the scene, he's out the door running back towards it.
I mean, you cannot get there. They're a couple of blocks away.
But I'm gonna keep the bird out of range for them to do anything about it.
Cool.
But every now and then I'm gonna look through it to see where they are.
So you say that. So Sokkim, you say I'm Sokkim Zumar of the Harper and also the KnightLites. And I think the guards look at each other, and the one steps forward and puts his hand on your arm, and he says, "A likely story. Everyone knows Rockham Zumar's the Harper. Come on."
That's my brother. He's not a Harper. He's unaffiliated. He's out hunting. I will cry if someone calls me by my brother's name again.
He's trying to put your hands behind your back as another guard is trying to relieve you of Azure Edge.
Azure Edge, do you want to do the thing?
No, I as defender of Waterdeep, I cannot condone killing Waterdeepian city guards. No,
not that. Just get really heavy for a while.
Right, on it! And the guard just got it halfway out of the holster, just drops it, almost falls on his face, as the other guy is still trying to get your hands behind your back and shackle you.
You know that. You know.
This is just a comedy of errors.
Meow?
Worst thing is, this is the second time it's happened.
Yeah, I think in the shadows, wherever the fuck the two of you are hiding, Azvile is looking at you should we?
I think Braden's trying his damnedest to stifle laughter. It's no, he's got this.
You know what? You know why that happened? Because that's Azure Edge, the axe of the Guardian of Waterdeep.
Are you letting them shackle you? Yes or no?
He's rolling with it. He doesn't care. He's pissed off.
So take your pack, put your arms behind your back, make you drop the metal man, shackle you. One of the other guards goes through your backpack. It's the guy that's manacling you that you failed the persuasion check is course it is. Or this way, please. Starts to lead you off, and then the guy looking through your pack goes, "Sergeant," and turns, and he holds up the bag of jewels.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And Azvile puts her hand to her face, and you just hear her go, "Deuce."
I think there is a cat weaving between the guard's legs, trying to trip him.
Yeah, right.
Aileen.
Comes over, takes it, looks in the bag, looks at you.
One of my friends handed me that. I didn't really question it. Not my place.
We got a report of a jewelry store near the docks district being knocked over.
Hey man, blame my boyfriend's girlfriend, not me. Or my brother's.
Okay, so I would like to say that possession of stolen goods is also a crime.
Oh yeah.
We'll correct that to what it was meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was me. That was me being tired.
Uh-huh. So I think Esvile is like stepping deeper into the alleyway at this point. Just like, nope, not getting involved in that. Brayden, what are you doing?
He's just sitting watching this, fucking laughing his ass off.
Okay, so you probably don't see Esvile just Batman away.
Yeah.
So about this point, as you're like, that was my brother's girlfriend, Pierce like just runs up, breathless. So Pierce, you see, in no particular order, Bloody Sonkum with his hands behind his back, a city guard member trying to pick up Azure Edge and failing, another city guard member looking through Sonkum's backpack, which is bloody, and a rather slightly more ornamented city guard holding an open like belt pouch bursting with jewelry under Sonkum's nose like a naughty child.
Do I see Pierce run up?
Probably, yeah.
Hey, Pierce. Guess what happened?
Hey, what fucking mess did you get yourself into?
There's also half a metal man on the ground with no head.
I got attacked by Zentarum, and then the Nimblewright stood up and attacked me, and then Brayden's girlfriend gave me a bag of jewelry.
Okay, stop talking.
So it's the guy looking through Salga's backpack is like, what? And he pulls out the Nimblewright's head and just kind of squints at it like, what in the fuck am I looking at?
That's the Nimblewright's head. You lose that, and Mert the Merciless will have yours.
Shut up. Salcum, Chuck, Pierce is trying to catch his breath.
Uh-huh.
Salcum, shut the hell up.
All right.
Give me.
Like, what do I call these guys? Like,
Guardsmen?
Huh?
Guardsmen?
That's just pissing.
Guardsman. He's gonna like. Oh. This is. I am Percival Averill, Captain of Force Grey. He like holds up his badge. And does it do the glow thing?
Probably.
Yeah, it glows the magic. There's the magic thing. That is. I don't remember. What's your full name, Salcum?
Salcum Redar Zumar.
That's Salcum Redar Zumar, a member of the Harpers, and is aiding in our investigation of the Nimblewrights that fireballed Trollskull Alley.
Meow.
Fuck's sake, Connie.
I see how it is. Just leave out the part where you're my brother too. Okay.
Make a persuasion check, Percival. I hope to God you roll in that one.
I swear
that would be so perfect.
It'd be hilarious.
God damn it!
I'm gonna cry. That laugh can only mean he did it.
I'm gonna pull out the missive from the Black Staff.
Okay.
Head bad investigation.
The badge is enough, but you still rolled that.
Yeah, I know.
And I think the guy with the bag of jewels turns to you and he gives you a nod. He says, "Be that as it may, Captain Averill, he was in possession of stolen loot from a prior investigation."
I don't know how to get you out of this sucker. I'm sorry.
Like, listen. The jewelry I can get. I got handed it. I didn't question it thoroughly enough. Whatever. I'll go in. I understand.
I will admit my associate is not as smart as he would like to think he is.
Excuse you. I'm not smart at all.
Like, just Can I
And
ask where has the guard put the jewels?
He's holding them in his hand.
Brayden, I have an idea.
I am
Brayden,
waiting
I
for
have
him
an idea.
to put them to like the side or attach it to his belt, and I'm just gonna sneak up.
Hey, Brayden.
Okay, we'll circle back to that.
Brayden, hang on. Brayden, I have something I want to suggest.
Uh-huh.
You just run up and snatch it publicly and dash off, saying, "Thanks for holding this, dumbass."
if his relay was still there,
I mean, yeah,
you could have had her do it.
That seems bright enough for his Vile. Doesn't seem like it's subtle enough for Brayden.
Exactly. Brain's more subtle than openly stupid.
I mean, that's the only way to get stuck about this. Now,
You could.
I'm waiting for them to.
I mean, there is another option. There's a very, very good option. Kill all of them.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a terrible option.
Fireball the entire alleyway.
Yes.
Got it.
Kit is
Wait, look
always,
like murder hobos.
No,
Wait, don't answer that.
Kit is always the intrusive thought no one ever wants to have. It's like, you could just kill yourself. It's like, no, this is not the time. This is not the place. I'm doing fine. Everything is fine.
As someone with
as
someone with terrible intrusive thoughts, like that is a mood. That is the biggest mood there has ever been.
We could so easily just slide over this railing, but why? We're living. Everything's cool. Everything's fun. We're not gonna fight the guards.
Be that as it may, he is currently associated with the Blacks after this investigation. I will have Vajra herself deal with his punishment.
You keep doing that, Pierce.
I'm
Right.
doing it to save his ass, because if not, he's arrested.
Right. So
No, I mean they're calling her
Name
Vajra.
dropping the black
Here.
staff.
I know.
Yes.
I keep forgetting. Okay, wait, no. Can I?
Yes, it's Lady
No.
Blackstaff.
No, stop. I because we talked between players and call her Vajra. I keep messing that up.
That's your fault.
No, like,
Nightfall, think of it this way.
stop. Okay, I get it. I get what I did wrong. I meant to say I will have the black staff deal with it. And
yeah, but also what you said was, don't do your job, street cop. I'm going to have the president deal with it. Like,
If you check my pack further, you'll find a missive from Mert too.
Just dead silence.
right, so
That's silence, holy shit.
Captain, be that as it may, this fellow is currently in possession of stolen goods, covered in blood, which I will give him the benefit of a doubt that might be his own. He needs at most medical treatment, and if not, a noose.
Connie,
Meow.
Why are you talking to a cat? Just,
What?
just
Squeak.
completely blasé. Just Connie, meow. I'm
I
sorry.
would-
What is
I would
happening
like
right now?
I'm going to
Squeak.
I'm going to step back a few paces so I don't bump into everyone, and then I'm going to be a Connie again.
this
So-
is one of my associates, a druid. She
Connie,
knows
make a
human
deception check for me,
Okay.
please. Just. You have advantage on this because you have the disguise,
Fuck, and here I thought Sockham was the chaotic stupid one.
right?
I
So, Connie, the good news is your back is against a building and it's in shadow. The bad news is you feel a breeze around your tail.
Tuck that tail immediately.
You can't, like, to do that, you would have to, like, fiddle with your pants, and you've currently got 8 people staring at you.
Yeah.
So you're fine as long as you don't move.
So I think she says, "For the love of all the gods."
This is my associate, a druid. She can handle the healing.
Connie Gambleson of the Enclave.
Right. stolen property.
Guys, really, I had stuff that was stolen from a place on the other side of town. At the very least, they have to question me.
What Salcom's combat-addled brain doesn't remember is that he intercepted the thief and was going to drop it off with you guys after delivering this very important piece of Nimblewright to a safe location.
Make a persuasion check. I'm sorry, Connie, with disadvantage.
That is some amazing bullshit. Regardless,
It's some amazing bullshit, but it has more holes than a sinking boat.
And Braden from the shadows is just gesturing like, what the fuck?
Okay, so this is right. I'm sure we can sort that out down at the station.
The station is close to Blackstaff Tower, right?
Aye.
There we go. Pierce, just meet me over there later.
He face palms.
What? We need to do some looking anyway, right?
Sergeant, what do we do with the metal head? It's evidence, aye? Bring it on.
Hang on, that needs to go to Mert.
Oh my fuck! Suck up!
Sirs, what you don't understand is that is a key piece of evidence in a completely separate investigation. Namely, the one involving the fireball at Troll Skull Manor.
It was found on a suspected criminal, at least a thief, if not a murderer. It's being submitted as evidence.
This is just wonderful.
Whatever.
It's not my fault. You fools failed, 4 persuasion checks. Not my fault.
Yeah, I get to blame the dice for this one.
Whatever. I give up. Let's just go, please.
Brightman says, what are the chances we could disappear 5 bodies by morning? Very, very low because you left them on the docks.
Either way, I would ask you to inform Force Grey as to your possession of this very important piece of evidence.
We will inform whoever you wish us to inform if you accompany us to the Hold of Justice and submit a formal request. You! He grabs you by your bound arms. This way! And he starts to pull you away. And the guy is still trying to pick up Azure Edge. And he's like, Sarge! I can't! Pick it up, Charlie!
And it's a rookie, too.
Yeah, right. He stops.
Connie...
Hang on. He stops, lets go of Salcom, goes over to the guy, puts his hands on his hips. He's like, pick it up, recruit. Straining. He's like, it weighs 100 pounds. Pick it up.
Pierce interrupts him. That is an enchanted axe. You're not going to be able to pick it up.
Azure Edge is a fantastic friend and a very good partner. And for safety's sake, I asked them to, shall we say...
You fuck!
I'm just waiting for, a staff thump.
I could ask them to lighten the load. Now that I know I'm not going to be attacked.
So, what's great is you all see the blade of Azure Edge strobe blue, and the guy trying to lift it with both hands screams and jumps back like he just received an electric shock.
He probably did.
Is it possible to tuck my tail while they're all distracted by it?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna have my bird land on the hilt of the axe.
No is the answer. Connie really looks like she has to pee. So the bird lands on the hilt of the axe. Okay, and
Can I
like
speak through Edgeridge through the bird?
no.
Oh.
So I think like the sergeant just like raises an eyebrow at the recruit, and the recruit is looking at the sergeant and the axe, and back at the sergeant and back at the axe, like and he goes to grab it. It's like he takes a deep breath, seals himself.
The bird sits on the hilt slightly away from his hand.
Hang on, grabs the axe with both hands. The axe strobes again, and then you just see it light up all the way blue, like across the whole blade. And the dude like squinches his eyes shut. Like he's like, because he's getting shouted at, and he's like he's trying to pick it up, and the sergeant is still like, "Pick it up, Charlie. Pick up the evidence." He's like "I'm trying."
Amazing. Amazing.
Like if you want to run for it, Salcom, now would be a good time.
Could you run for it with the nimble right? Because that's what we fucking need.
Yeah, the Nimblewright's on the ground, currently being, like, just cataloged. Brayden, what are you doing? Are you just passed out in the alleyway?
No, he's just fucking hysterically chuckling to himself, trying not to give away his position, but also waiting for a fucking opening to take the jewels.
Okay.
Because if they ain't got them, they can't do shit.
Pierce and Connie, what are you doing?
Connie is trying to convince them that no, you're not going to be able to pick him up unless you get Sock to, ask him to let him do the, yeah.
So, okay, so is it fair to say that, like, all of the KnightLites currently in this scene are, like, talking over, or trying to shout over the sergeant, who is continually shouting, pick him up, pick him up. So we have this cacophony of shouted voices happening.
You can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it.
So, okay.
So Sokkam's just smiling and watching.
Okay.
It's not gonna work. It's
Just that small Mona Lisa smile.
So what's absolutely great about this is this goes on for like 5 minutes, and then a carriage pulls up and Isvili Rosnar steps out.
Oh
And she just steps out, makes eye contact with Pierce, like, you owe me, and then she says, "Oh, there, my jewels!" And she, like, goes over to the sergeant, "Thank you so much for finding them." She, like, tries to take them from him, and he's like, and you are, she just, like, takes the jewels, she starts counting them in the bag. She's, "Yes, this seems to be all of them. Thank you so much." He's like, "Who are you, precisely?" He's like, "Isvili Rosnar. Why?" And the dude stops, and he pulls out his notebook, and he looks through it, and he says, "Right, Rosnar's finery. Happy to be of service, ma'am." And she looks at Pierce like, "We call this miscreant," and she looks at Song, and she says, "Miscreant? No, he's my security officer." "Oh, sorry, what?"
Lady Rosnar. He does this like head bow, Lady Rosnar.
I think Pierce does a small bow to her as well.
I told you he was I told you he was going to deliver the jewels back after delivering the evidence.
Yeah, see? I dispatched him. He said he had a prior engagement, but I asked him to investigate the break-in, and here we are.
Why didn't you say anything about working for Miss Rosnar?
I was told not to.
Oh, Rockham, have you been in a fight again?
Sokkam. It is Sokkam, Lady Rosnar, and yes, I was. Some Zentarum had gotten a hold of the bag.
This always happens. He gets into a fight, he can't even remember his own name. Officers, I will take it from here. Thank you very much for your
I'm gonna
continued...
fight her. Oh my god.
So, she's gonna make a fucking deception check. She's gonna fail it. I know she is. Oh my god!
I think that was a no. She did not.
Could I have assisted with the whole returning the jewels after delivering the evidence thing?
You don't need it. You can, but her advantage roll was the first roll anyway, so it's irrelevant. She also rolled better than all of you by a factor of 2.
Okay.
So she's like,
I wasn't sure if that was a great laughter or a oh no laughter.
yeah. So the constable like closes his notebook, he nods, says, "All right, we'll leave the matter in your hands." He goes over, like shackles Sockham, says, "Right, lads, back to your roots," and they disperse. And Esvile, like, they start to walk away, and Esvile holds up 5 fingers, lowers one, lowers the second, etc. And then when she gets to 0, she looks at Pierce and she goes, "You are terrible at this. If you're going to throw your
I'm
weight
sorry,
around,
I don't lie for a living.
Well, if you're going to throw your weight around, know how much you weigh, and stop invoking the bloody Blackstaff."
Or at least get the title right.
That was not a Pierce mess up, that was a me mess up. Hey, you!
At this point, Brain just walks out of the alley over to them.
Some
like,
help you were.
I was waiting for my chance to grab the jewel, so this wouldn't have been a
I
problem.
had time to change and get a carriage.
And this lot don't know how to fucking take eyes away from.
We didn't know you were over there. Where the fuck did you come from?
The alleyway, obviously. Did you not see him walk out?
How long have you been sitting there? You
Before
Pierce is
you...
like,
I had enough time to leave, change into this outfit, and call a bloody carriage.
so you just let the bloody watch just grab some. What?
What exactly is the Black Viper going to do against the City Watch? You want me to shoot them? I can.
Moreover, what am I gonna do?
Point is, you're alive. We still have the axe. We have that bag of MacGuffin.
I think Pierce steps over
And
to
we
the axe.
have
And
this holding up
I
part of
think
the nimble right.
I'm gonna have Pierce step over to the axe and just put his hand on the handle.
And another thing, if you think for a moment that the official... Oh, hello, Percival.
Hello. Can you tell me what happened? And he's gonna go to pick up the axe if he'll let him.
What do you mean, what happened?
Ezra can see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna gesture towards the nimble, right?
Oh,
And before Azure like starts strobing against, like, we'll fill you in when we're not out in the open.
what he said, yes, quite. What he said.
Then... okay, so...
Put it this way, we did the thing, we found some things, can we move?
Do you mind? I fit a bit better in your, brother's hand.
Aye. He's like holding it out to Sockham.
Esvile has like walked up to Connie at this point. She's like,
I love the outfit. I didn't get a chance to tell you that before. Is it riding up? Why are you...
Yeah, hold that thought. Tuck tail, tuck tail.
oh, and she like she does that thing where she like stands in front of you and like turns around and folds her arms like a bouncer, which is hilarious because she's shorter than you.
Right?
Right.
I think like, you go to do that, and she goes,
Boys, look away, now. This is not a request.
Pierce just turned away, holding the axe out for Sockham.
no, Sock is not cuffed anymore. The sergeant took it off like before he left.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. That's
Okay.
much better, thank you.
Okay. Get the nimble right to Rachel's shop, the bookworm's treasure. Inform Rachel that it's there. Are you sure it's dead? Also,
Right.
why would you bloody kill it?
Listen,
Yeah, we kind of need
Again, we'll explain
Active,
when
what
we're
was
not
going
out
on?
in the open.
Pierce, this can all wait till we're in there. I'm losing a lot of blood. I'm not quite up here in the
Connie,
head.
can you,
I'm gonna go to the shop.
Connie, can you kill him a bit? He is bleeding a lot.
Yeah, good point. Hang on.
Captain
That
Averill.
didn't sound like you said cure.
Captain Averill.
Don't do that.
Aye.
Do you need
Taxes will fall on you.
me or me? It's not the best idea for me to be seen with you, but I can. Or I can go change. Again.
Well, has the Black Viper been introduced to Rishal, or was it just Spook the Rishal?
The last time Rashal saw the Black Viper was when she was swinging into his bedroom.
Was he not there when I brought her back invisible?
No. He was upstairs.
Then, effectively, if you're going to Rishal's shop with the rest of them, gestures at Brayden and Sockham, I would advise not being in your, lowers his voice a bit, costume.
you look for the word. She holds her hand up. She says, "Working costume."
Aye. So last time, you kind of spooked him.
Do you want me
12
there?
health to you, Sock.
Hmm?
Do you want me there, or
12 health to you, Sockham.
or
Oh, nice.
am I free to go about my business?
Unless Brayden needs you, you're free to go about your business. Glances at Brayden. Locks eyes with Brayden.
I mean, we've got this covered as we like. If you want to go back home and rest, and he like gestures slightly to himself.
I think she like pulls her hood up, like not her Black Viper hood, but like the hood on her like traveling cloak.
And she says, I think it's quite late, but I should survey this break-in.
Eyes narrow. Was that you?
Of course it was me. My father's a cad. What of it?
And you planted the evidence on Sockham.
No, I didn't know he was going to get stopped by the bloody guard. If anything,
You look at him and tell me he wouldn't get stopped by the guard.
if anything, I thought Brayden and I were liable to be stopped by the. He has Azure Edge.
He's also covered in blood and
Yeah,
carrying parts of a metal man.
yeah, I'm bleeding a lot here, so you expected way too much from me.
I assumed that if there was any problems, he would say,
And she does a terrible Sockham impression.
I am Sockham Zuma of the KnightLites, bearer of Azure Edge, blah 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 blah, and then we would be
And
home.
that's what he did.
Did!
Well, it didn't work, did it?
No, because I'm bleeding a lot.
That to work.
I'm bleeding a lot. Of course it didn't work. I
I
didn't have the
didn't
normal
know
energy
it
I
was-
have.
This lot are arguing. Brain's going over and like getting the legs of the nimble right. And
Yeah,
coming back
right.
over.
I'm gonna look at the head. I'm gonna pick up the head
The
from where
point
it is.
is, I didn't know it wouldn't work.
Fair enough. He picks up the head.
Takes the bag
Oh,
of
Brayden.
jewels. She takes the bag of jewels, looks in the bag, and then just offers it out to Connie.
Connie holds her hands up no thanks.
What, you don't know a fence?
No.
Do you not? I can introduce you to some people.
I'm sorry. What did she just ask?
Do you not know a fence? And then she seemed surprised that Connie didn't. She said, "You don't? I can offer you some people."
Not in Waterdeep anyway.
You want to come with me?
Okay, that turn of phrase went right over my head. What?
A fence is a person who
is
deals
someone
in
you
stolen
can
goods.
sell
Yeah.
stolen or illegal goods. You can buy or sell them at a fence.
It's a middleman, so you don't well,
The fence is a guy who knows a guy.
Aye, okay.
Do you want to come? I can introduce you to some people.
We actually have somewhere to go.
yeah, we got stuff to do.
All right. Well, since I'm going anyway, does anyone have anything else to hawk?
Do I?
Lawrence does, but he's currently, captured.
Yeah. Sorry, Lawrence.
Now, that cloak's getting a bit tatty. What about that?
It's like gestures at Salcom.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
I'll admit I need a bit of a fashion update, as you've said before, but I'm not getting rid of my cloak.
All right, I was just asking.
I fought this bear myself.
I believe that.
I also believe that.
I know that for a fact.
Braden probably watched it.
So, anything else to fence? Anyone? Braden?
I get like pats him still down. It's like, no, I've actually not got it.
How do you not have any?
I've kind of been busy with the stone bullshit.
And also, all the stuff he got is right there.
I mean, the most I have in my bag that would be of any value is a bottle of ink.
All right. So, apparently I'm the group's treasurer then,
Suppose. Feel free.
Got more money than the rest of us.
By a long shot.
Sets the jewelry down at her feet for a second, and she
You're
like
saying that she's got more money than the rest of us. Like, eyes slowly look at Connie.
yeah, she's like sets the bag down at her feet, and she like does that thing where she reaches for something and forgets she doesn't have it. And she's like,
Deuce. Braden, did you pick up my backpack?
Puts down the legs, goes back to the
Actually, I'm tempted to do something. I have the double right detector, which we technically don't need anymore.
"Yeah, it's true."
Now hold on. We might be able to use that still.
So, Braden, you come back with Azilia's backpack. You pass it to her. She
Yeah,
nods,
see how it works first.
pops it open, rummages through it, pulls out another like bag. Like a little, like, it's bigger than a coin pouch, but it's like the same type of bag, and she holds it out to any of you.
Here.
Braden will take it.
There.
She puts the jewelry in the backpack, puts the backpack on her back, realizes she's wearing, like, a dress, takes it off again, sighs.
This is so inconvenient. I'm
I'll
not
look
even
so-
wearing proper shoes. By the way, did you know that Rainier Bloody Neverember is camping out in the cellar?
Yup.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny you mention him.
You're also not as stealthy as you think you are.
Was I supposed to be
Okay,
stealthy?
last time that happened, somebody nearly got killed. I really want to say that.
She's not gonna stab Pierce, though.
Are
Not
you
yet.
sure about that?
Was
Not
I
yet.
supposed to be stealthy in our headquarters? Because I will if you need me to. I didn't realize that was a thing.
I mean, you don't, but also Rainier noticed you, but we convinced him it wasn't you.
Then what's the problem?
He might think it's you again.
Wait, so
Maybe
that
makes
is Rainier.
Yes.
Can I kill him?
No. We need him.
And Yoza, no less.
Why not?
We need him.
Right. He needs 21 knives in his back?
What?
Let me guess. You have a vendetta against him too.
What? No, there's a bloody bounty on his head. A high
Don't
one?
you have enough money as it is?
No. I don't have... I can get money, but I don't have much money at all.
Except, that right there.
She nods, like,
Yes, alright. My family has money, which I steal from them. It's not like I can go to my parents and ask for an allowance. I might get burned at the stake if I did that, honestly.
We need him for something else.
Alright, when it's finished, can I kill him?
Well,
We
hopefully
need
by that
him.
point the bounty will be over.
By that point, Valny will be obsolete.
What?
Long story.
Don't you remember? Did we tell? Wait! Before I say this, did we tell Hezvile about the Vault of Dragons?
yeah, she knows about the vault. She doesn't know that Rainier's involved with you.
Oh.
We need Rainier to get to the vault.
She starts laughing. Right. I'm sorry. But you're
Did I
all...
stutter?
No. But trusting Rainier Bloody Neverember is stupider than trusting the Black Viper. And yes, I'm aware of what I'm saying and whom I'm saying it to.
Yes.
None of us ever said we trusted them. We just need them.
Yeah, we just need him.
Pretty much.
Right, so
He's useful for now.
when he's no longer useful, I get to stab him 21 times, yes?
If the bounty's still on.
There's a chance the bounty won't even exist after we find the vault.
Did I stutter?
As long as they're non-lethal, you can stab them as much as you like once it's all over.
Wait, why can't I kill him?
Honestly, I'd really rather you don't kill the person we went through all the trouble of saving in the first place.
Why did you save him?
Cause you
Technically-
need him!
You see,
Technically-
there was this whole thing about, like, this schmuck who looks like him, and we found him, and
She puts a hand to her
It's
face.
a long story.
She puts a hand to her face and very quietly she says, Flynn Blackmore,
Yes, Fluent fucking
Yeah,
Black.
that guy.
why are you involved with Flume Blackmore? Don't tell me.
We aren't. We just saved him by accident.
I mean, I think we did get this the Troll Skull banner from him.
No,
No,
we got it from Volo.
Actually, we got it from Volo.
Do
Volo,
do
that's right.
either of you say that?
I think Sokka would. We got the deed from Volo.
Wait, back. I'm sorry. How long have you been in the city precisely, Brayden?
Like a month.
And you know Flume Blackmore and Volothem Bloody Geddon.
We also
Yeah,
know it's Vila
they're-
Rosnar.
They're some of the first people we met.
It's Vila Rosnar, Merc,
You come into the
Vajra,
city-
by person,
You come
by
in-
name.
You come into the city and the first person you meet is Volothem Bloody Geddon.
Well,
Well,
technically,
no,
the first person we met was Dernan.
No, technically the first person we met was that guy at the gatehouse.
Right. First person of note was Dernan.
Aye.
Do you understand how big a deal it is that you know Volothem Geddon?
No.
There's that
The way-
look, it's like, should we?
You're,
Wait,
you,
people-
you're
Can I do,
going.
like, a
You're going back to
history
the Bookworm's treasure, yes?
Yes.
Can I do a history check? See what I know about Volo?
Sure, but hang on. You're going back to the Bookworm's treasure, yes?
Yes.
Go look at the shelf near the front.
Okay.
Just trust me. Yeah, Percival. Stephen King?
Ah. I mean, he wrote some okay books.
She puts
Does
a
it-
hand to her face.
Does it matter at all that I'm not gonna bring that up actually.
Right.
Looks and so.
I'm going to go and fence these jewels, and I will meet Brayden somewhere. Feel free to tell me where. Before morning.
Probably on a portal, because rest.
Alright. Neither of my personas are welcome in the yawning portal, but alright.
Okay, then
You don't have another disguise for
Just
when
make-
you need to go somewhere not as a noble but not as the Black Viper. Are you serious?
Just
Are you
make a
serious?
third persona.
Just
don't
make
have,
a
like-
third person.
You
have,
have
like,
the funds.
There's clothes flying around.
It can't be hard. It can't be hard, right? You just pick a name, change your hairstyle, and choose a different outfit.
New adventurers come and go through the city all the time.
Just for a second, you see her put a hand to her hair, and she's about to say, "Do you have any idea how much this cost me?" And she like bites it back.
wigs exist?
Alright, Brayden. I will be at the
If-
yawning portal before morning.
If you're not welcome at the Yawning Portal, don't worry about it.
I'm going to meet you somewhere.
Meet me at Troll Skull.
With
Mana.
Brainier bloody... Alright. Is he there, by the way?
Looks at
Not
Pierce.
not right now.
Is he coming back tonight?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Alright, Trollskull. Fair enough. Picks up the backpack. Again, starts to put it on. Stops. Sighs. Right, suppose I'm walking. She turns and starts to leave.
Pierce starts to walk in the general direction of Growlin Villa.
Right. How about the rest of you?
Like Braden stops, turns around. It's like, wait, is he like? Runs up to her and gives her a hug.
No.
I think you pull away from her and she's just openly, mouth open, just staring into the middle distance, what the fuck just happened?
I'll talk to you later. Wink, and start walking towards.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
She's going for a kiss.
Hell yeah, she is.
Dicks.
I love how that's a
Better
saving
than
throw.
Yeah. Okay. So you go to turn away, and I think the music swells. She grabs you by the shoulders, jumps out of her shoes, and just kisses you and damn near puts you on your knees.
Sockham's doing the.
I think what's great about this is she does it with such vigor that when she pulls away, her lip is bleeding because of your tusks.
Yeah. He just kind of stands there a bit stunned. It's like, well, I wasn't expecting that.
Stands up, wipes her mouth, takes out a handkerchief, wipes her mouth, turns to Sockham.
You're lucky I'm not armed.
Why do you think I cheered?
If
You
I
have
had
no
a
clue.
knife, I would have thrown it at you.
I'm aware. There's no good place to hide a knife on a dress.
She raises both of her eyebrows for a second. She's like, how do you... Never mind.
I'm pretty sure we heard him at some
He went
point.
through a phase. Don't worry about it.
I'm only smart
pretty-
I'm only
Here-
smart when it comes to a fight, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure he lost a bet with Brayden at some point.
Aye.
Probably. She turns, picks up the bag.
Right.
Look,
Fence.
I know you guys kept calling it a skirt, but he kept calling it a kilt.
She turns back around.
Actually, before I go, do you need me to buy anything? Specifically anything that you can't get normally? Including information.
Some potions would be nice.
Potions of what? There's a lot of potions.
Right.
Actually, I need something.
All I'm missing. We don't have a go-to potion vendor.
I need a diamond.
I'm sorry.
Like, a diamond worth 50 gold.
I have a bag of jewels.
And then you say 50 gold, and she's like,
Oh. Like, not set in anything, like a diamond worth that much. Why?
No, I need it for one of my spells.
Anything that the fence has will be more expensive, not less. I can try.
I mean, if you can get it from a different seller.
I was
I know,
thinking more...
I know how you are with your shopping.
she gestures up.
Look at the moon and tell me what time you think it is.
I didn't say tonight.
No, that's what I'm asking tonight. I'm going to the underworld to a fence now. If there's anything you want me to get there, I'm gonna see you all before that. Probably.
I mean, he did say a diamond worth at least 50. Didn't say it had to be.
Don't get me one that's gonna crush me.
That's
Like
not
that cheese wheel.
that's not particularly difficult.
Just arms cross.
Anyway,
You said something we can't normally get, right?
Yes, including information. I was thinking, like, and she looks at Brayden. Poison, throwing needles, a garrote.
Okay, out of character question, what's a garrote?
The two handles
Choke
with
rope.
two handles with a wire across them.
I'm trying to think of everything.
Some people refer to it as fiber.
I've got one, if you'll give me a shot.
I can't make any promises, but I can try. What do you need?
Potion of true. What was it, Pierce? True
sight?
True sight.
True sight?
What do you need true sight for? I'm something I can try, but again, it would be rather expensive.
Yeah, what do you need that for, Sophom?
Well, let's be honest. We're getting ready to go hunt down a magical artifact that we don't know where it could be, and we know it's gone through the hands of multiple magic users in the past. It's sufficient to say if we go hunting for it, we'll either get into a fight with something we can't see, or get trapped by something, or get stuck behind something we can't see through. If true seeing is what it sounds like, it should be able to defy all of those factors, right?
It sees through illusions of all sorts. He does like the minor illusion cantrip, like makes like
something. Makes just something.
Yeah, just something in his hand. Like you could see that this wasn't real.
Right.
And he does the minor conjuration item thing of the same thing, but this wouldn't disappear from your sight.
Right, but that's still magic.
It is different magic.
If we did have true sight, we could check to see if you know who would be able to see through whatever ruse we come up with.
That's not. I don't believe that's how true sight works. True sight lets you see through illusions.
So if we had to go into the sewer, and we ended up seeing a door that wasn't there, it'd be worth it.
I meant.
I mean, by that logic, I could just do detect magic, and I'd be able to find it.
Not always, actually.
Really?
Yeah, major arcana, illusionary terrain. There are high-level illusion spells that detect magic will not help you with.
Really? I did not know this.
Yeah. That's why true seeing is a thing.
Hell, if we could get an item with true seeing, it'd be better. But I think that's dramatically outside of our price range.
Not to interrupt, but this bag of jewels might not even be enough for the potion.
How about
Are magic items for rent a thing?
Not from the circles I'll be going to. The last thing you want is a connection to these people. No offense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, if you can get a hold of a garrote, that would be actually useful for not having to deal with people.
Sure. Any preferences?
Eh.
You could probably get an
Small
adamantine
silent
one if you like. Adamantine? It's a type of metal.
Aye.
Alright. Anything else? Anyone? Poison? Traps? Scrolls? Scrolls would probably be cheaper than potions.
A scroll.
And again, I can also buy information. What are we looking for? Aside from Florence, obviously.
Well, a magical stone, so...
Yeah. Anything that can help us find that.
Wait! Brayden, the name! I could ask about them.
What?
You can ask about what?
Oh, the name. Good thought.
Aye, the name as well. We'll fill you in when we get somewhere. Not open, Pierce.
Okay.
And I would suggest the kids, but that might draw suspicion.
We're actually going to find something we can use to find them.
Oh, well, there you go.
I should still... I mean, I'm still going to ask, unless you give me a reason not to. It's a good idea.
I mean, it draws suspicion, considering the fact they disappeared from Grelman.
Esvile Rosnar is going into the underworld with a bag full of jewels, buying information. Everything I say is going to draw suspicion, Brayden.
Feel free to
Just don't
gather what you can.
Aye.
I'm trying to think of a spell.
What does it do?
Actually, could you get a scroll for me?
I can promise nothing, but I can try.
Oh, really? Looks at Sockham. Does mage armor affect your ability to not take hits?
How the deuce do you not have mage armor in your spell book?
I do, but if I'm not there, like I just watched this, like I didn't watch this scene, but Nightfall just watched this scene where Sock almost got bodied. Like
I had
don't
to use
know
a
what
greater
scene-
and a regular healing potion.
I don't know what scene you were watching, but in the scene that I saw, Sockham destroyed 6 opponents and only needed 2
That
potions.
Nimble had 3 attacks in one turn.
Yeah, so for reference, the bandits were CR 1/2, the bandit leaders were CR 2, and the Nimblewright was CR 5. Sockham destroyed that encounter.
I mean, I did go below 10 health like twice.
Yep, okay, but
You did go
you
to 2 health
soloed an encounter meant for all 6 of you,
That's fair.
and you only needed 2 potions to do it. Like, I don't know what scene Pierce was watching, but from where I'm sitting, that was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing, but still, anything to increase our chances of surviving.
I suggest replacing those potions.
Yeah.
What do you think the highest, I don't want to say highest caliber, but how many potions do you think you could get from a fence for cheap?
I understand there's different types of... You don't want to cheap out on potions.
Healing.
You don't want to cheap out on potions. Trust me on that one.
No, that's
Fair
a good
enough.
way to end up in very much pain.
That
Fair
being
enough.
said, providing the information isn't expensive, and the garrote isn't anything to write home about, I could probably furnish each of you with a reasonable potion.
That might be nice. And
Or
then I'll have to...
perhaps one big one, but I feel like spreading it out would be a bit better.
Spreading out would be better. I'll get more at Are You Daft later.
Alright.
Draft.
Are You Draft?
What?
It's an alchemy shop. Are You Draft?
You're going to have to
Wonderful.
take me.
It's a wonderful man. We have an agreement with him. We need frostthorn, honey, and a couple other things.
I can get those. Those are cheap.
I don't know what Connie does and doesn't already have.
Isn't there an herbalist in Trollskull?
There is, but she's...
They
In
kind of
hiding.
went missing.
She's MIA at the moment.
Missing? Didn't you look into it?
We were kind of a bit busy with a fireball getting dropped on our front doorstep.
Listen, based on who they were friends with, I'm not too afraid about them going missing.
Do you want
She
me to pick
probably
up the
knows what
potion
she-
supplies? I
They
can.
probably know what they're doing.
Frostthorn is probably difficult. That sounds like something from the north. But honey, that's not a matter.
Do I have on my person?
You don't have Frostthorn, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
This.
I don't have that, unfortunately.
I'm sure that there's bound to be a shop somewhere you could buy it from.
Well, we're going to be bringing it back to him anyway, so the frostthorn is probably what we would ask for. From you.
I can ask. It might cut into the potion fund a bit, but
Well, here. He'll add to the pot a little bit. Say 5 plat.
She takes it, looks at it.
are you?
Very well. She drops it in the bag.
I could certainly get something with all of that. So, frostthorn, honey, healing potions, a garrote, scroll of mage armor. Any particulars on the intensity? Anything else? Oh, information on the Growlhorn children and what was the other thing?
The name.
Yes, thank you.
The name on the
Brayden, could you write that down for me?
Aye, like pull out a bit of paper and
Yeah.
scribble and hand it to her.
And she takes it. Speaking of which, Sorghum, did I get your name right that time?
Yes.
Just a thought. If I am going to be the treasurer of the KnightLites, would you mind to, sign your name on several pieces of cardstock over the next couple of days?
Sharp suspicious.
I'll need more specifics when the time comes, but
I can provide you with the cardstock, that's not a problem. I just need you to put your name on them.
you're a member of the KnightLites, so I'm inclined to trust you as much as I trust my siblings.
It is a very, very simple way for us to earn money.
Card stock.
Autographs?
Actually, I have a different spell
So
scroll. I'd like you to
Connie
get.
says autograph and is really perks up, and she says, "I honestly wasn't sure if you knew that word. I'm sorry."
Yeah,
It's
one of our
Relay.
birthdays here, he got a whole bunch of from people performing at the...
I have a different spell I'd like you to get for me
In addition to the mage armor, or
in replacement of it.
she nods.
It's a bit of an odd one. Thunderstep.
Thunder what?
Thunderstep.
Is that the colloquial name?
It is the accurate name of the spell, yes.
I can't say I've ever heard of it, but I can ask. I can't promise anything. There is a bustling magical black market in Waterdeep, but it's pricey. It's hard to keep magic out of notice of the tower.
I need to find an expert on that. That reminds me.
Expert on
From
what?
what I've out of character, from what I've read, Thunderstep is a fun spell. If I'm in a bad situation,
I'm just saying I need to find an expert on magical item creation. I have.
Have you been to the Temple of Gond?
yeah, either the Temple of Gond or if you need something enchanted, literally we have a way to contact Archmage Stone Marrow.
You know Archmage
Whoa.
Stone Marrow.
Accidentally.
Much to her dismay.
Looks at Pierce.
What's your dismay? That's great. I'm sorry.
Actually, the Temple of Gone might be perfect.
They're closed at the moment. We should open at dawn.
Yeah, they close at sundown.
I have a terrible thought.
Oh god, what do you want to do?
I think Sokkum thinks to Azure Edge. How would you like to be the one with the body?
What?
And then I could protect Waterdeep on my own 2 feet. Wonderful. Brilliant, even.
The Guardian of
What are you
Waterdeep?
But
planning?
I'm somewhat remiss to take over your body, Sorghum, so I haven't done it yet.
No.
You
I'm sorry, what?
Sokkum, I think Sokkum speaks out loud. I've got a plan to make the Guardian of Waterdeep something of an immortal figure.
It's already an immortal figure. What are you talking about? The statues are in the harbor.
He taps Azure Edge. I mean literally, and he shakes.
You're out of your goddamn. You're out of you. What is the equivalent of you're out of your goddamn mind when Mistra, however you pronounce her name?
Mithra, I believe.
Mistra. How do you say that with her as the?
I mean, would it just be easier to say
It
God?
would just be God's plural, I think.
What in the God's name are you playing? Are you out of your mind?
Well, let's be honest. He holds up the Nimblewright's head. If this is possible, why isn't that?
Not to interrupt. Captain Averill, can I call you Pierce, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
I get to call you as Philae, right?
In this costume, yes.
Okay.
No, not when I'm, myself.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
At any rate, do they not know about the Guardians?
The what?
Do I know about them?
Make a history check.
If I don't know about them, I'm gonna say verbatim. The what?
Mara was walking around with, or something else entirely.
If I don't know, I'm just gonna say the what?
Okay, yeah. So first she says, the what? And she like chuckles and shakes her head. She says, you've been to the harbor? Yeah, we were just there, Brayden. Like, you've all been to the harbor, yes?
Aye.
You know,
Yeah.
the gigantic stonking statues?
I'm sorry. Are you about to imply those move?
They're war machines, yes.
Azurage, I think we're gonna make you a person.
Tally-ho and such.
Well, a person's shape.
That is a horrible idea.
Funnily enough, you're familiar with who controls them.
Are you telling me Stone Marrow created those things?
I don't know
Somehow
who
that
created
doesn't
them, but I
surprise
know
me.
who
Did you
has the
see
keys
that
to them.
giant thing she was walking around with?
I mean, good point.
I don't
I mean,
know
yes, I have the notes for it.
who created them, but I know who controls them.
Who?
I wonder if we could convince her to just get them to dogpile.
The Blackstaff.
Just dogpile, you know who.
I'm sorry. Are you saying Lady Vajra controls the gigantic statues that stand around this town, ready at any moment to jogpile on whatever decides to threaten the city?
It's a bit more involved than that, but yes, technically the Blackstaff holds the power.
Next, you're going to tell us her stick talks.
Says the guy with the talking axe.
I think. Do you say that? Because if you say that, she says it at the same time.
Yeah, she absolutely says that.
Okay, so I think Connie and Isvile at the same time says the guy with the talking axe.
Also, did you forget about Shriek?
Shriek?
Valid. I remember Shriek.
Oh,
Shriek was a good. I like Shriek. I miss Shriek.
Taught me a valuable spell that has saved my life several times.
What is a shriek? I mean, I know what a shriek is, but what are you referring to?
Shriek was the name of a magic staff.
Hang on. It's a celestial name that apparently was screamed into our heads.
When we were
I
kids.
Braden that rubs his head, it's left still got the headaches from it.
Magic
Wait.
staff carried by.
Are you talking
I don't know,
about
I forgot her-
a black iron staff with a pearl in the top,
Yes.
held
They,
by an
um,
elf?
Yup.
Pierce like flips his notebook. He has a doodle of it.
Yeah.
That's Shriek.
She says, "You're talking about Tula Moonsong.
Mm-hmm.
How did you know
Yes.
Tula Moonsong?"
I
We
miss
were-
I'm-
When we were young, we sort of. I think Pierce just tells the whole truth. We sort of saved them from goblins.
I miss Tula. She was nice.
She saved. Brightwind says, "We went on a little adventure." Hell. That's good. That's good. That is some classic Brightwind humor right there. She says, "Tula Moonsong, Tankin Ember Kiln, Tristan Seargaze, and a few others are the ones who deposed Daggold."
Yep. Yeah.
And we met them when we were kids.
When you
Wait. Doesn't fucking Isvile Rosar know that Tristan Seargaze is?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you know her. That doesn't mean that you know Tristan's associates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I was about to bring that up, actually.
We also know the dwarf.
It's-
What was his name?
Well-
Tankin Ember Kiln.
Actually, we
There you go.
Yeah.
met that entire
Yeah.
group.
By the way, I'm just saying, as a passive note, for our fundraiser, we funded a Storm King's Thunder playthrough with a different group, and Tank and Ember Kiln is 100% in that campaign.
Yes, I will be watching that. 100%.
Nice. I love it.
I'm excited. That sounds like it's fun.
Excitement indeed.
can't wait for the shenanigans.
I can't either.
But yeah, we met those guys way back.
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago.
She was in the city recently. I don't know if she's still here.
What? Really?
Recently?
Talk of the yawning
Recent-
portal.
Wait, talk to who?
The talk of the yawning portal. About a month ago.
Oh.
Oh, we just missed her then.
Shame. It'd been nice
See,
to catch
you
up.
guys didn't catch it, but when you walked into the yawning portal the first time, I described Tula at one of the tables.
That's not fair. That was months ago.
Dang it!
Ah,
Yeah, that's fully on you guys. I put her there.
We,
Arguably, we also all got involved in a tavern brawl.
It was
Yeah,
before.
like
It was before
immediately.
the tavern brawl.
yeah.
When you first walked in with Steve, I described Tula at one of the tables.
oh yeah, then Pierce completely missed her too.
Yep.
Like,
I am
Pierce,
sad that I missed that. Holy shit.
Pierce missed all of that.
Mhm.
Cool.
You missed your former crush. How sad.
You should have seen it. He was ogling her for the longest amount of time. It was hilarious.
The bird sits on Hitsokum's head.
I can
Do we have
hardly
to-
blame him. I
Do
mean,
we
she's
have
an
to go
elf.
through this again? Pierce is like talking to Sokum behind his video. Do we have to go through this again, Sokum?
I think Sokka pulls out a coin. Are you ready to play this game?
So, I have your shopping list. You're going to go and debrief. I'm going to go and get information, and I'll see you guys by morning.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Whoa. I'm very tempted to cast shocking grass.
I think I'm
I'm-
going to change before I go.
She like is walking into the alleyway that Brayden came out of.
And if I catch any of you boys looking over here, I'm going to throw a knife between your eyes.
I think Brain just raises an eyebrow and turns around.
I'm surprised that includes Brayden. He starts
If-
walking towards the bookworm's treasure.
If she'll have it, I think Connie does for her what she did for her earlier.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
same
Actually,
way.
I think you start to do that, and then like very quietly, we get the right before the scene transition. She says, "If you're going to stand there, help me with this damn corset." And then we crossfade to you guys in the bookworm's treasure.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
yeah, like on the shelf near the door, if you look, is literally Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Cool.
Available now. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Hey, is Rashal down here?
Rashal is asleep.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
It is late.
Aye, so we
Connie-
need to keep our voice down.
Actually, you guys can come with us.
To where?
The villa.
I thought we were going to Blackstaff, Pierce.
Not yet.
We were gonna see if we could find something belonging to the kids to try and scry on them.
We were
We've-
going to go to the villa until we had that mess to clean up. Which
Right. I'll get us the carriage.
I am going to have to pass on that one because I might not look it, but I am in extreme amount of pain. Out of character, I have 16 hit points left. Out of 41.
Oh, hang on.
I apparently have 2,513.
You do not
What?
have 2,513.
I put values in wrong. I don't know how
I
I
have
did that.
full HP.
Did you set yourself back down from your rare form, by the way?
Yes, I have. I think I've put everything back to normal.
I actually think
Yeah.
as you guys are talking, you see like candlelight start to come down the stairs at the back of the room.
Do you need a look over, Braden?
I think Pierce, while waiting for Connie, picks up the book off the shelf.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think just because I want to show Dragon Pajama Rashal, Rashal comes down there. He's wearing like a loose fitted like top and bottom set that's got like dark red and light red vertical stripes on them, and then the hat with the pom pom on the end.
Oh,
And
it's like
he's got his glasses on the end of his nose, and he's carrying a candle in like a copper like dish with a handle on it, and like comes downstairs. He's like,
Sorry, we didn't mean to wake you, Rishal.
let yourselves in, did you? KnightLites?
Yeah, sorry.
By all means, make yourself comfortable. Is that... He adjusts his glasses. Blood? Master Sockham, are you quite... Seems Master Coy is also a bit, ensanguinated. Do you require assistance?
we got into a small fight.
I'll be good after a bit of a rest.
5 gentlemen, and a nimble
Did
right.
you find Master Lawrence?
Not yet.
No.
Well,
Based on how people work, we have 2 days.
I'm certain that nothing is beyond the reach of Waterdavian's premier adventuring party. Yes, he sets the copper dish on the counter. He says, "There's anything
Where did we put the nimble right?
probably on the floor."
I
Yeah.
really hope Rishal doesn't trip over it.
No, I think he's right. He sets it on the counter, and like I think the first thing he notices is that you moved the book, the Volo's Guide to Monsters.
I'm holding it. I'm
Right.
holding it.
And like, I think that's the first thing he noticed. He's like, "Oh, was there a sale while I was?" Because he's a dragon. Like he knows his hoard more than anything else. Was there a sale while I was out? I seem to be missing one of my copies of the most recent.
Oh, I have it right here. It's standing next to the shelf.
Oh, you are welcome to peruse, Master Averill. Of course. Is that a metal man on the floor?
That
Blinks
is
at
the
it.
nimble right we were so determined to track down.
Found it, did you? Gave it a good proper Waterdavian thrashing, it seems. Yes.
Unfortunately,
Was it forthcoming
decided to
with
fight.
the necessary information?
Unfortunately, it decided to stab me while I was in a bit of a rage. I had no choice.
A lesson well professed, and one that likely does not bear repeating, Master Sockham. Yes.
I mean, to be fair, it's not all Sockham's fault. He did give it a good smack and it fell on its own rapier. It was quite hilarious at the time.
I imagine.
Like, I've heard the phrase falling on your own sword, but I didn't think it'd be so literal.
I imagine.
I'm surprised. I'm just surprised it was sharp enough.
Quite.
Which presents the question, how do we question it if it's gestures at the thing?
Perhaps Archmage Stonemarrow could be of assistance in that regard. Speaking of which, could I interest anyone in some tea?
You know what? You offer it so often. I want to try it.
Certainly.
I'm good for now.
Only one, then?
If you're going to make it anyway, I wouldn't mind a cup.
Ooh.
I think that Braden holds up his hand and shakes his head. It's like, no, not right.
Right. 2,
Cheers.
and 1 for myself, something to help me find my way back to the realm of dreams. I had the strangest encounter in my... As he's going back towards the stairs, in my stupor, I was a loaf of bread, and someone was trying to make a sandwich, but the knife was rather unpleasant. Just strange endeavor. Ham involved, I think. I'll be back. He trundles up the stairs.
Wow.
That was... I've heard some strange dreams, but that's one
That
of the weirdest.
was a nod to 2nd edition AD&D, if anybody was wondering.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
I am very confused because I don't understand this reference.
I've had that dream before, except for me, it was turkey.
Turkey, yes, quite, as he's disappearing upstairs.
Both Kania and I are very confused.
I mean, same. As for the nimble right, we did find this on it, and like pulls at the map and puts it on the table.
You pull out a map. Looks like it was torn out of a book. Just got a very rough, like, thing of Waterdeep on it. But the districts are marked, and there's an X over the Docks district with Grinda Garloth written on it.
Could I make any kind of check to recognize that name?
You can make a history check, but it will be difficult.
We can also ask for Shaw when he gets back down.
Also, the four of you absolutely have inspiration if you don't already.
Hey.
Oh,
Nice.
Can I give myself advantage on? No, wait, no, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it and say I'm saving it.
Good boy. Good boy.
I mean, to be fair, each history check you've done so far has been shit.
Has it
Okay.
though?
So you know the name. She is or was an adventurer. If it's the same Grinda Garloth. She's an adventurer. She's a mage of no small repute. And her main thing is she had at one point, you don't know if she still has it, an apparatus of Qualish in her possession.
A what?
A diving suit that looks like a lobster.
Quarry.
Ah.
I'm sorry. A diving suit that looks like a lot. This is the only thing I have ever wanted in D&D. If this is what I think it is, this is the only thing I've ever wanted.
Hey, Gamsey, is this that Triton plate mail you've been wanting?
This is not. This is the apparatus. This is the lobster apparatus. It can hold 2 medium creatures. It's awesome.
Of course you know this.
It's
of
like
course you know this. Of course.
Okay,
you know
I
this.
need to Google an image of this thing.
It's like a lobster battle mech that can go underwater. It's
So
amazing.
it sounds like.
Oh my goodness.
So it sounds like Gamsey passed the history check, but I don't know if Salcom did.
Yes! Gamsey certainly did.
This is awesome. I love this thing so much. It's the only thing I've ever wanted.
It will
is
be extremely useful if you go to Ghost of Saltmarsh, I'm just saying.
It is like a metal lobster with
Mech.
like bug eyes and like a pig nose.
Yes, it's a metal lobster diving apparatus. That's what I said.
I am
So
describing it
excited.
for people in chat.
I'm so excited.
Gamsey is doing a squeak.
Gamsey is doing square.
Listen, the only thing I've ever wanted since I started playing D&D was that fucking mech.
Well, guess what, bitch? You're about to get it on your first character.
Well, technically, my first character was an orc paladin, but he was kind of a shit show, so I don't really think about him anymore.
You
But
get my point. Now, this is providing, of course, that you get it from Grinda. So yeah, that's what you know, Pierce.
I think Pierce shares what information he knows.
That sounds like.
Other than that, I don't know much else about her.
I mean, if Isvili pulls through, we might have more information.
Where would I have gotten this information, Kit?
From a history book. She was an adventurer. She was a famous adventurer. The apparatus of Qualish is a legendary item. Like, she was in a history book with that shit.
Like,
I think right, it's artifact quality due to the fact that it is literally able to go underwater with 0 issues.
There's not many of them. There's more than one, but there's not many.
It can be carried as a 500-pound barrel. It has hidden switches to expand it.
Yep.
If I think right, it's made of adamantine.
It might be.
That is very cool.
This is what I remember about her, but I only found her in passing in one of the books. It didn't really catch my interest. I was busy focusing on other things.
I wonder why her name would be on a map.
Either contact or next target.
Dude, would I have known how old she was or something? And if she would be old enough to be alive right now?
She is old enough to be alive right now. You rolled well, but you did not roll well enough to get her exact age.
there's a slight chance she could be in Waterdeep. Who? Why? You said the Nimblewright had this?
Yep.
Interesting.
Also, we were right about it being a trap. That was.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
you were absolutely right. There was 5 guys there. 2 of them ended up running off, but then the Nimblewright got involved.
Aye, Mr. Bear here turned into a bear and
Looks
them up.
at the Nimblewright. Looks at like the damage.
Speaking of which, I need to give Salcom some XP before I forget.
Yeah.
Looks at the Nimblewright. Looks at Salcom. Looks at the damage done to its like the bottom half of its torso. Right.
Yeah, somehow that's not surprising.
Did you do that to the men that attacked you?
On
Yeah,
accident. Listen, I'll put it this way. He holds Azure Edge's he held Azure Edge up, holds it by the top of the handle, and like slides the handle past his face.
Uh-huh.
I think Brain just slightly shivers, like, ugh, that's gross.
Phew. I'm gonna try to like examine the what workings of the Nimblewright I can that aren't damaged.
Alright, give me a minute. I'm just about
Cool.
done.
The fox is doing
I mean-
math.
Could I argue that I get the XP for Nimblewright as well?
Oh, you will.
Since I was
You
looking for
will.
that. Okay. I done fuck all, but I still get the XP.
You were involved in the thing.
I failed landing on it. That's my involvement.
So, Brayden, you get 367 XP.
Okay.
Salcom,
Hmm.
oh my god. You get, I cannot believe I'm about to say these words, 1,287 experience points.
Jeez.
Okay, 1,200?
1287.
1, 2, 8.
Okay, how much experiences do you need to get to level 6?
1,400.
12,000?
Huh?
12,000?
No, it's 14,000.
14,000.
1400.
It should be on your sheet, Pierce, come on.
No, it's 14,000.
Oh, 14,000, my bad. We were already past 1,400. I misread the number.
No worries.
Still, oh my god, I'm halfway.
Because you only-
I forgot we were doing exponential AXP. The exponential thing.
Yes, we started at 6,000 and we're getting to 14,000.
Yes. So I'm gonna do like an examining of the workings of the Nimblewright,
Okay.
and in case and also look for anything out of the ordinary. Like,
Alright. Make an investigation check.
cool.
You should be good at this.
I should be. Don't jinx me.
Jinx!
I
Nightfall.
was going to
Pierce,
say before he rolls, quick.
Pierce should be good at this. Knock on wood.
Gamsey, please.
He's already
Before
rolled.
Pierce
What were you gonna
rolls,
say,
can I-
Delta?
Fuck's sake. I was going to say, can I help him since how I went over the thing after it got destroyed?
Yeah, you can help him for advantage.
Aye. That's what I was trying to say before Gamsey decided
So
to
I
interrupt.
think the last shot of the episode is Rushal coming down the stairs with tea, while you guys are starting to take apart the Nimblewright and examine it, and I'll tell you what you find next week.
God damn it!
What?
Well, what did you expect? It's like 10 exactly.
It's fucking
Okay,
this
9:59.
episode went past too quickly. Ah!
Oh my god.
4 hours
I-
go so fast.
Right?
Let's do some shout-outs. Tracecare, I don't have a new slide for you yet, friend.
Yeah, work kind of kicked my ass. Apologies.
Well, give us a shout-out anyway.
Hi guys, Tracecare here. Currently still kidnapped. I would like to not be kidnapped now.
Working on it. Working on it.
I'm a mod for Kids Chat, and I knit soft and fluffy things. If you have need of me, I am more than happy to, talk about that sort of thing, or just have my ear bent. So hit me up if you need anything.
Brightwind Dink is here and hanging out with us in the shadows, making good jokes. You can find him over at all of these socials and places, and hopefully he will be with us in person next week. We'll have Salcom come back, and it'll be a thing. Brightwind, the offer stands if you want to, or Rockham, sorry. Brightwind, the offer stands if you want to do a special Rockham episode when you get your mic fixed. Just work with me on scheduling, we'll get that set out. I'm happy to do it. You can find him over at these places. He's a good dude. Cannot wait to have him back. Birch Mila!
Hi, I'm Birch Mila, aka Gracie. I do a lot of art and things for Kit's channel. In fact, you can see my commission list underneath the stream, I think. And I also love tabletops, so if you like either of those things, give me a poke.
Yeah, fun tonight, Gracie Pants.
Yes.
Good. Nightfall, give us a shout out, please.
No.
Excuse you.
I am Nightfall the Kitsune. I completely forgot my outro.
Wow.
That's why I practiced mine.
You'd think I practiced it. I do it every week. I am one of the admins for Kit's channel. I do emails and stuffs and other things. If you need anything at all, I am in the Hearth. Or any other, you can just message me in the Discord if you need anything at all. I don't really do much otherwise.
You do a lot, and you're great, and so better. Yes, you are. Delta.
Hey, I'm Delta, your resident Mad Scotsman. You'll find me hanging about Kit's channel, doing mod stuff, usually just playing games. Warframe's kind of got fucking all my attention at the moment.
Got all the hooks in. Mm-hmm.
All the hooks, oi. But I'm genuinely a nice dude. If you ever need anything, just give me a shout and I'll see if I can help.
Gamzelius.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, I'm Guy Gamsey, the bard in training, getting a little more experience every single day. I do so hope you enjoyed this showing of Into Waterdeep. And if ever I'm needed, you can always find me in the shrine, in DMs, or on Twitter at the Homestuck Homie. Speaking of those places, if you happen to have a question for myself and Fox for our show Hitting the Books every Wednesday at 6, bearing good health, good fortune, good luck, all that good jazz, and you weren't able to get your question out, or you came up with one in the meantime, or you just haven't come by and watched yet, but you've got a burning question, send it to me, and it'll be added to our repertoire. I hope to see you there, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night.
For my part, I am the sharp-eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is a channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoyed your time with us. I stream every single day that my health permits me to do so, and unfortunately my health has been a bit down recently, but I should be back at it tomorrow. If you're watching the live show with Yakuza Kiwami 1 in the afternoon, and the return of our open dice night in the evening, an August and September double feature, Fate Accelerated short story, sponsored by Nightmare Okami, called Crystalline Bounty. Stop by if you like tabletop role-playing games, or if you don't know if you like tabletop role-playing games, we'd love to have you. You just watched Dice-Icive Action Into Waterdeep featuring the KnightLites. Every Sunday, we venture into the City of Splendors to play through Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and it will be a double feature module with something else once we finish. I just don't know what it is quite yet. Thank you guys very much for being here. For now, I'm going to get out of here, but when I do, I'll be hosting someone. It's someone who I like, someone who I hope that you all will like, and can spread some of the love that was failed to today over in their channel. Speaking of which, it looks like we're going to be going on a bit of a raid here in a little bit, so hopefully you guys will stick around for that. For now, I'm going to get out of here. But as always, I'd like to leave you with these parting words. From myself and my keepers, to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers. Whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, fuck's sake, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all tomorrow as we get back to Yakuza Kiwami. bring our open dice night to the forefront with a new chapter. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.